Coming live direct from Los Angeles, California. It's the Greenthumb Show.
What's cracking? It's the Dr. Greenthumb podcast here on Be Real TV, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, and everywhere else. We got our guest Sam Tripoli up in here.
Honor, dog.
Welcome to the show,
Honor.
bro.
Thanks for having me on, dude.
Word up. We got Fast Hands over there, Eric Bobo.
What the deal, man? What's happening?
Watagran, man. We got Skinny Pablo back there somewhere hiding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We got the strong one, Tone, Steftone, up in here.
For the strong.
What up?
And Ezone.
What up?
Malparido.
I have this thing I want to test out. I want to see how far I can get into Pep Boys with my hat on if I put on a polo. And see if I walk in there like a manager and just...
They're not going to say shit.
No, because, I mean, this is like almost their exact logo. So I want to see if I could pull it off and just walk in there and somebody ask me, did you not hear? I'm the new manager here. So they have a nice little white polo.
Did Manny grow hair? I don't remember Manny with hair.
Yeah, they're going to be like, who the fuck is the white Capri Sun guy out there? The white guy with dreads?
What happened to Manny, yo? What happened to Manny?
What happened to Manny, dog? He was hanging out with Sammy Sosa and shit.
Damn.
Taking lunch breaks.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, last time I did shrooms, man. It was at the K-Rock Acoustic Christmas about 3 years ago, man. Yeah. And dude, let me tell you something, brother. You guys fucking crushed that shit. And my favorite thing is as you introduce the song, "Killing in the Name of," it's like, man, these are dangerous times. And these dangerous times, we need a dangerous song. And this is the most dangerous song of them all. And the place went fucking nuts. And I was fully
fully in.
Balls, dog.
How much did you take? Do you remember?
All of it, dude. Like, I was...
it just all makes sense at that moment,
dude,
right?
It was so good because, and it was a big night for me because I did shrooms and, like, something happened to me, man. I talked to something connected, and it was the last day I ever worried about my career. It was the last day. I go, I'm exactly where I need to be, and I never worried about it again. And then I went and watched you guys, and then you guys crush, and, dude, I've never seen anyone crush like that. And then, dude, the guys after you were Rage Against, and they had a hard night, dog, And I remember going, this is what it's like to follow Joey Diaz in the OR, man. It's like, dude, you're about to get educated, man. It was a crazy night, dude.
I remember that night well.
Crush,
it was
dude.
a crazy crowd.
Because you guys followed Run the Jewels, and I'm like, why the fuck ain't Run the Jewels closing this shit out? And then you guys came out, and I go, oh, now I get why they're dude.
There's certain bands that are hard to go after, right? And, that band was comprised of three of those bands in their separate lanes, right? So whenever we went on, we all looked at each other like, this is the head chop. Whoever's coming after us
dude.
is having a hard time. I mean, it ain't going to be that way every night. Because there's some nights you get your ass handed to you, too. Like we've had that. At Cypress Hill, we've had those nights. And even as prophets, we've, and all that shit. But that particular night, that shit was head chop right there. And salute to my bros from Rise Against. But
they went for it, dude.
They went for it.
Some nights, dude, it's just different energies, man. And I've had those nights with Joey Diaz or like Lisa Lampanelli or even Ron White. Like nobody thinks of them, but that dude is.
Yeah, he crushes.
I get it.
Crush
like a mother. It's hard to follow the strong over here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Whoever's coming after the tones,
man,
they better be extra strong.
Yeah, you better be strong.
Extra strong.
There's actually a famous story about in the '80s, the Monsters of Rock tour, right. And Megadeth wanted everybody to take a turn headlining, and Slayer was like, God help those who follow Slayer, right? And then they just went up there and crushed.
As I was about to say, we had to, in '99, we did the Ozfest, and we played right after Slayer for the whole Ozfest. I was like, this is punishment. Like it was like the first show. Like you go out there with that mentality, and then after that, like, well, we can't keep doing that every show. Like,
it crushes
there's nothing
your soul.
you can do. You just go.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta do it, right?
Yep. You just
survive.
And
just go.
We went through that with Rage, like, right before they became like Rage, like a motherfucker. We were doing a metal festival in Madrid. These guys were on Tones were on it, and Korn, but they were on different stages. We were on the stage with Rage, and we were headlining the fucking stage. And we already knew, because I knew those guys, and I already knew what they do to crowds. And man, they massacred the fuck out of it. And I remember being
Not
right
damn
there.
thing you could do about it.
I remember being right there with Bobo, like, Bobo, what are we gonna do?
What the fuck are we gonna do? I mean, it was that feeling, bro, because we had about 2 hours, 3 hours before our set, and we're like, yo, man, there's nothing that we got.
There's nothing that we can
Rewriting the set over and over.
Now, let me say what actually happened though. When we went on, everything that we worried about was not even a worry, because those people went the fuck off. They were like going nuts to us in this metal festival, like in such a way that we had never seen, right? And we were like, oh shit.
Now I know why we're headlining.
Yeah, now I know why we're headlining this, right?
That's true.
But to me, I mean, in spite of the reaction and impact that we had on the crowd, and we got great reviews for that shit, but I thought, man, they blew us the fuck out. Not just, it was with their sound. With the sound and the reaction and impact of the crowd together, that shit was just awesome to experience. And I realized we have half of it. We have the energy, but we didn't have the fullness of the fucking band playing behind you and
That's when we
really
brought the
fucking
band.
ripping. Yeah, it's a whole different fucking feeling. And then when I got to go up there and rock with 3 of those guys, and Chuck and Lord, I understood it on a whole different level.
It was crazy.
But y'all have what they don't have though. Y'all have the 808, the
Right.
big djembe.
Yeah.
That
You
is
be
a
shaking
different-
the ground. That's
that
a
is-
whole different trip.
That is a ground shaker.
It
Yes.
is.
yes, dude.
especially if you're on shrooms or something
Yes.
like that, you could feel that
Oh, you
bass
feel
matters. It hits you different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I can't never like. It's like it has to be something you could feel. Like I can't listen to techno on shrooms, but I can like fucking dig the shit out of some hip hop and shit.
Yo,
on those speakers.
Mixmaster Mike told me that there was one time that he came to see the Beastie Boys, and he was on acid, and I was playing with them. This is when he was just in the physical scratch pickles, and he came on acid, and I kept on hitting the djembe, and
The resonation.
the
was-
resonation, all that shit. While he was on not shrooms, acid was like incredible. He says, I want to hear that. Keep on hearing that all night.
I need
know,
that.
And that's the thing, when you hear that natural 808 sound, it's a banger, man.
I had a similar experience like yours, right? But for me, it was Soundgarden.
Oh yeah.
We were at doing the second stage on Lollapalooza, and on certain nights, we knew a lot of the guys headlining on the other side, on the big stage. They'd get us passes, and we'd go watch from the grass area, and we'd fucking get on mushrooms or whatever.
What year?
This was the first Lollapalooza.
Dude.
So I think it was, 91, 92?
Was that with Pearl Jam?
Pearl Jam, Ice
Dude,
Cube.
I did acid at that tour, man.
For me, it was at the Shoreline Amphitheater up in
This was upstate New York, dude, where I was doing it, man. Tripping balls when Red Hot Chili Peppers got fire coming out of their head. It's raining. Nobody gives a fuck because everybody's tripping. Yeah, dude, that was a great concert.
That
man.
was a great tour. And, we were off. We had just done our show. We were like, okay, let's go up and watch the show from in the grass area, right? And we popped some shrooms, watched Soundgarden create the biggest fucking whirlpool pit I had ever seen up to that point. It all came together. And now they had one of my favorite albums of that time with the Bad Motor Finger shit.
Yeah, dude.
That shit is...
He said it was raining.
Oh, it was
Yeah, that's-
raining, dude, and nobody moved.
You
We
can picture
just
some
sat there.
shrooms and Pearl Jam, that fucking song that's about changing your life, like in the rain.
But it was crazy because nobody really knew, in my opinion, like Pearl Jam still hadn't like blown up yet. Soundgarden hadn't blown up yet, but they were on that tour because everyone knew it was going to happen. But when you saw it, was like, wow, like especially Pearl Jam, man, like sounds just like the studio, and you're like, wow, this guy is super talented, man.
They were so dope live. Like they did sound like they did on the album.
Yeah, dude.
And it's hard for any band to like get that precise on it.
Professionals.
That's when you're rehearsing all the fucking time, or you do it so much that you get it down.
All right, Steftone, I was going to ask, now the tones, when y'all do your songs, do you do album versions, or are there times that you do, like, you kind of like stretch out your songs a little bit, or change up a little bit, or do different arrangement?
Mostly album version, some stretching out, lots of mess ups.
But nobody notices it.
People expect it, I think. They're used to it. We've done it for so long.
You talk to a comic, man, afterward, they're like, oh, fuck this up, fuck that. And everyone's like, I didn't know nothing. It seemed like you crushed. So, like, as an audience member, we don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
We're just like, dude, this is awesome.
I think that's where the spirit takes over. When everybody's feeling that vibe and stuff like that, you can get away with all that. None of that matters. But
It's like when you hear somebody, like, if like somebody, like, you got off stage and you said, oh, fuck, I fucking bombed. You're like, what the fuck, they're clapping out there? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I've seen that so many times. In the comedy store, you'll just see it. Like, somebody up, I'm like, dude, you were the headliner. What do you mean you bombed? Like, people are out there wanting to take pictures and shit, man. Like, you know.
It's so weird. I get bomb ears, dude.
Yeah,
I can't hear anything.
we'll definitely have the moments where we're just like looking at each other like, damn. And then, but people are stoked. You know what I mean? They're stoked to watch us go, damn.
Now,
Did
Sam,
it again.
Yeah.
are you? I know. Well, everybody, you're not smoking, obviously, but I would say you're probably more of a psychedelics kind of guy. Is there a
Well, I'm a psychedelic guy, and I'm like a Coke dude back in the day, you know. But I'm at that age where Coke isn't really a good idea for me right now.
Have a Coke and some Smile?
Yeah, dude, have a Coke and some butthole. That's what I was all about, eating ass. But not anymore, dude. I just had 2 daughters, so it's time to try to stick around for a while, you know.
Right?
So no more shrooms or occasional.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. I'm gonna get 1 year nothing, and then because people don't know this, and like if anybody in my meetings hear this, will probably get really angry at me. But it is what it is. But you know, there was a real fight at the towards the end in like recovery. Because Bill W. wanted, at the end, it's like you have a spiritual experience. And he wanted that to be you did psychedelics. And they had a big, fight over it. They wanted to kick Bill W. out and all this stuff. And he's like, okay, that means spiritual meeting with God. But, you know, I think it is, for me, it's like Coke, speed, and booze was my problem. So shrooms aren't that. But I really want to get a year out of all that stuff because, you know, I just want to be right for my kids. And then who knows what happens after that, dude. But, you know, psychedelics, shrooms, you know, I don't know anybody dying on shrooms or selling their ass on shrooms. So it's not really a drug to me. You know what I'm saying?
You get a stomach ache, that's it.
Yeah, you got to take a couple shits, but those are holy shits, right?
You know, a little stomach turn.
A little stomach turn.
When's the last time you tripped?
I think it was at that concert, man. It's been a while since I did it, dude. It's been a minute, man. But, you know, it did change my life, dude. And, you know, I've lost a couple friends who have exited. You know, it was too much. And part of me is like, man, I wish I could have done shrooms with that dude before he went because it set my shit straight.
Have you ever thought about microdosing? Like, especially, I know that you have the spiritual podcast, so I imagine you maybe.
Yeah, I think about that. I don't know how that works or what that has an effect on you.
So I take. All right, I'm gonna tell you. I take them on a regular basis. Every day when I get up, and this is before I eat. There's like caps that I have that are like, you know, they have the psychedelic mushrooms, but they're grounded up, and it's like maybe like a half a gram, if that, and just clear cap. Just take it. Sometimes I catch myself looking at like, you know, rocks a little bit longer than I should. You know, like you're like, yo, this is really nice, but I definitely I do feel that on certain days, because you're not gonna wake up with a smile every fucking day. You know what I mean? This is just human.
Buddhists say, man, there will be suffering, bro.
So
you gotta go through it.
Some days when you do wake up in a funk, you pop one of those, and you don't get on no fucking trip. But it definitely, I do feel it does what people say CBD is supposed to do in a sense. But for your mood in a sense, it works for other things, but your mood not so much. I think so.
Yeah, a lot of people we know have started fucking with it here and there. Like, a lot of close friends, and they feel like it gives them more clarity, and it makes them feel good, like their body and their mind are like one.
I also probably think it's like what people think, like you gotta get high to be artistic. It's like, oh, dude, if I ain't drinking, I can't be artistic. Like,
No,
sounds like if you do little shrooms, maybe here and there, it might take whatever song you're writing or whatever joke you're writing, and maybe put a little more heat on it a little bit, or you don't have to do anything at all. But that's what microdosing sounds like to me.
Yeah,
Bring it.
It puts
right.
it gives you a little extra boost. I think if especially because the way you explain your mushroom experience, I feel like it's enhanced a lot for your life. In the sense that you're like, yo, you had that experience. You talked to somebody. Said you're good at your career. That's some real life changing, enhancing shit right there, man.
Oh,
and we're living in crazy times right now, dude. And I just feel like there's not enough people that do psychedelics. I feel like there's a lot of people smoking weed, maybe, and drinking, and then get on those pharmaceuticals. But I'm like,
that's the worst shit, right,
dude.
there.
I mean, I would love, it's like when Kylie Jenner hands somebody a Pepsi and that. I want to hand somebody a bag of shrooms and go talk to at breakfast the chicken snake god.
I could see that.
Reality left the building though, and it's hard to be hallucinating when reality is already a hallucination.
Right.
I do believe that, dude.
I don't see the need for the dose when all I got to do is just look outside. Oh boy.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
but maybe it takes you away from that.
Or
You
jump past
or you
that.
jump past it.
Yeah, when I'm thinking about it, I never took shrooms to try to see if I could play better or anything like that. I just wanted to see some shit.
Yeah, that's what I took him for.
I really wanted to see
never took him to
colors
see
and
nothing.
lights.
Yeah.
I wanted to see all this trippy shit.
Yeah, that's what I took. That's
it
I
wasn't,
wanted to do that too.
I didn't think it was an afterthought to see if I could play on shrooms and everything like that. You know what I mean? But it was just I wanted to see all kinds of
What's crazy is that we didn't experiment to see if we could. We just sort of did it.
We did it.
We're like, oh, we're about to go on. Oh, somebody just brought these bag of shrooms. Fuck it, let's take a boom. In the middle of the set, we're just bro. Oh shit!
But I think the shrooms give you what the weed gives you, though. It gives you just an ultra focus.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like you can do shit you never believed you could ever do when you were just regular.
Absolutely.
Like you get some shoes and you like,
Get
no,
your life
I got
together.
this. Check this out.
Is psychedelics in hip hop enough? Do you think? I feel like,
For a slight second, it was. I don't know if it is now.
and I feel like that's a big thing missing. Granted,
Yeah.
I'm 48, but I've been listening to hip hop since way back in
Yeah.
the day, and I feel like that it's like I just watch these people marching all the time, and yes, there's injustice. Yes, the system can be really fucked, man. But it's like I just want people to do shrooms and realize the only one coming to save them is themselves. They gotta save themselves. Right?
You know, I would say a lot of the kids are driven towards the pills these days because you hear a lot of the songs.
Those
that are
damn
made.
pills.
The pills are like.
They get marketed
Part
on
of-
every
you
song.
couldn't talk about that shit on radio before in terms of if you were making a song, they'd cut those lines out or make you fucking replace those lines. I mean, they did it to weed for so long. Now they don't do it to weed, but they also don't do it to the fucking pills neither.
Every song's a pharmaceutical ad.
Yeah,
I
practically.
mean, it really is.
Practically.
Damn, load up again. Love it.
Reloaded.
This is a cool show, man.
I was like,
Thank
yo,
you, sir.
phase 1 over there to the left hasn't even started yet, bro. Vote.
Yeah, fucking A.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing, and it's just like I don't see it in the music and that, especially, in the hip hop side, like telling people like, just talk to the entities, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this. I'm sure you've watched like the standard things on mushrooms or acid, right? Like people talk about the wall.
Yeah.
And shit like
I
that.
got a crazy story about that.
Have you ever watched Moonwalker
No.
while you were fucking frying or shroomed out? That right there is some trippy shit.
I'm in, dude. I'll do it when it happens.
trippy.
I'll do it.
It's trippy shit. like, yeah, we watched, as a kid, and we're doing psychedelics and shit. We're watching all these things that they suggest you watch, like the Wizard of Oz with Dark Side of the Moon synced up.
I think I tried that and I just didn't make it happen.
It's on the
but-
third lion roar. You have to wait till the lion fucking does the third growl or whatever the fuck it is, and then it syncs up.
That little kind of siren intro. Then right after that third,
It's like right on that. It's not quite a full roar like the other ones. It's just like a third little, and then boom. And if you're on shrooms and you listen to that and watch that shit, it's a trip because
Yeah.
it syncs up. But the visuals, obviously. But Moonwalker's the shit that blew my
I'm
mind.
down. I'm in, dude. I'm in. I remember when I was in college, I went to school in at UNLV in Vegas, and me, my friend Lacey, and my friend Angie, we decided to do some mushrooms, and we were doing shrooms, and a friend of ours came by, and she was like suicidal. So I'm in the middle of like a full-on trip,
Freak out.
fucking talking people off the ledges.
Oof.
And like my other friends in the room, now she's freaked out. It was like the weirdest experience ever. Like I'm going straight into like hostage negotiator mode while I'm fucking full into a shroom.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, I gotta keep this person alive. And because I went to school for psychology, all I wanted to do in my life was be a stand-up comic. From the moment I realized I existed, I didn't even know there was a name for it. And I just knew I wanted to make people laugh. So I go to college, and my parents, just for my parents, I didn't want to be a comic. I didn't want to go to college, but they wanted me to go. And so I decided to get a degree in psychology because I liked the movie Basic Instinct.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, dude, that chick's using psychology on people. I'm gonna study that shit. And so just happened to be, man, that my teacher the day before was talking about if someone comes over and they're in that place, man, the key is to get them to agree to come back the next day.
Right.
That's what you do. It's like, hey, man, we got to have a deal.
Right.
You're going to come back here tomorrow, and we're going to talk some more. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to talk. And that's all I tried to do. It was, like, crazy, and that, like, gets into simulation shit, right? Like, all this scripted shit, like, why'd that happen, why'd that happen, why'd that happen? It's like, that's why the world's a wonderful place, man. It's, like, such a better place than what people see on television, and they just want to watch the news, and it just wears them down. It's like,
yeah, the news does wear you down these days. They always have, but lately, in the last, 5-10 years, it's been really
getting crazy.
That's why you don't smile. You look at like that dude on CNN, Jake Tapper.
Yeah.
He never smiles. I noticed that. I'm like looking. I'm like, hello, this is Jake Tapper. And do your thing. And he just has just two faces.
So their chicks have this resting bitch face. He's got a resting dick face. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, I couldn't.
That's
I didn't.
fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't know what
You're
to
an
call
asshole.
it. No, I'm telling the truth. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bad reporter or anything like that, but he does not smile. Like if somebody tells a joke, he doesn't even crack a little. You know what I mean?
You don't even give
it.
All of humanity needs to read a short little book called The Four Agreements. One of those agreements is be impeccable with your word. You see, those organizations are anything but. It's all about gossip, and gossip is poison. It's toxic. And that's all that is all day long. When you're watching the news, you're just watching gossip.
Regurgitate.
And it's just crushing on you, and it's destroying you.
I mean, this guy, he did the screenplay, or he wrote a book that was made into a movie, and he's getting interviewed about the movie, and he didn't even sound like he was excited that his shit was made into a movie.
It's like the type of people that like they could win the lottery and they'll be like, "Yay!"
Gossip is toxic. Misery loves company.
Because he's just like, I guess, just stuck in just the news thing. I mean, he never says, all right, he's like hosting a holiday special, like,
There's no joy.
They don't put him on the New Year's Eve special with Anderson Cooper.
No.
They keep him away.
Misery loves that company.
He's a
Crush
bummer.
company.
Most of them are actors that got the gig because they wanted to be actors. They thought it'd be on television. I mean, Rachel Maddow's a straight up actress, man. They're not like Walter Cronkite and shit. They just answered a fucking Craigslist ad and they fucking got a gig talking, dude. And it's just like, I don't know, man. All I gotta say is that Fox News chicks all look like Dallas strippers. Am I right? I mean, they all look like fucking like the conservatives go into fucking Texas strip bars and who can read a monitor, and then they give them a fucking gig, dude.
Right. That's real shit.
You know what?
Same owners. Same owners.
They do have some pretty
Same
hot
owners,
fucking
dude.
newscaster chicks, though, man. Every time I would fucking watch the news in the morning before I leave to school, like, it'd be on, I'd be like, I kind of want to watch this, but it's because of the chick.
That's
Yeah.
how they reel the motherfuckers in.
Yeah, and then it's like, stay tuned for The Simpsons. I was like, oh, I'm still watching for sure.
Why do you think weather girls have stepped up?
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Because nobody gave a shit about the weather
Yeah.
until now. But the weather girl.
Yeah, you can just look outside, but you can't see those titties.
And they put that on like 15, 20 minutes into the broadcast, so you kind of like have to wait and hear all this depressing
Anticipation.
shit. Right, and then they build it up, and then here they go, boom, and
Bang.
Spanish news had it ahead of its time, bro. Like, you ever seen
way
that?
ahead
All
of
the
its
fucking girls in Spanish news look hot. Like, even the one that's like reading off on like in the area where the shit happened. I'm like, yo, who hired all these chicks?
I mean,
This is
from-
great, but you
That's
know,
why. That's why over there they jam all the important news before that to make you wait to see that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's like everything. It's like this. It could be like a murder report. That chick's hot. It could be talking about a tornado. That chick's hot. Everything's like no longer a tragedy when they get on it. It's like, oh shit.
and you'll see a
Tell me more.
a fine ass girl, looking good, talking about decapitation somewhere, and they're having some murder shit, and she's looking hot, and you're like,
Dime
whoa,
más.
wow, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Tell me
This
more.
is the weirdest boner ever.
Okay, what's happening?
Yeah. Hey,
I want to hear everything.
you probably start questioning if you're into some fucked up shit. You're like, yo, why did I get a boner during that
Yeah,
decapitation story? You're like,
Only you would say that.
I mean, no, it's a reasonable cause. You're like, yo, what's wrong with me? But you're like, you didn't think about it. The chick was hot.
I mean, in
Our
all-
local weather is the same all year round, and we have to intentionally wreck it so we could call it different things throughout the year.
Imagine doing that in
But-
Vegas. What do you got? What's your job in Vegas? Still
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah. Like it's the same weather every day.
Yeah, that is true. Still fucking hot out there.
Hey,
Phoenix, same weather.
Before I forget, random shit. Salute to my man GF. He came here and ran the board on the Domino's Godfather out there. What's up? You did your thing. He locked down C minus. C minus
did.
was this close to a win. His first one. We were playing dominoes here yesterday. You play?
No.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
no.
hell yeah. High five, Sam. I don't
to
play.
watch.
It was a good game.
There's yeah, it was a good game. There's two styles you play. There's one just drop all your dominoes until the person runs out, they win, right? But the way we play is for points, and C minus had not gotten a win yet. He's downstairs, but he hadn't gotten a win yet. He's been playing with us for a long time. We sort of taught him how to play, and he was this close. He was 5 points away, and Godfather came back, shut the whole table down somehow,
amazing.
and got the win. And Bobo was like right there in line to take it from C minus. We all thought
Your
Bobo.
friends have way better names than mine, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
This
Well,
is the best.
It happens. And I got to tell you, man, he ran the board. That was like Dominology 101.
I'm
right
kind of
there.
disappointed that, like, in a sense where, because it's GF, I really wanted him, if he knew he was going to win, I wanted him to, like, get up on the top rope and slam the shit out of that domino.
He,
and be
did,
like,
he didn't know he was.
Domino!
He didn't know he was going to win.
So you don't know you're going to win?
He was actually playing real loose in the very beginning.
Yes.
And almost to the point where he was like he really thought he had no chance at winning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he finally he actually showed that he was a dominologist because he stopped fucking around.
He stopped fucking
And
around. And he put it on C minus
yeah.
to not score.
Yeah, the first half of the game real loose, but then he realized like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna really lose this game.
Right.
And then he turned it on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he looked at what he had in his hands and he was like, oh shit. And he saw how C minus was racking up points, and he was close. He was 5 points away. All of us, I was like maybe 50 points out. He was like 20 points out, and GF was like 35 points out, right?
He had to count everything and play all intuition.
He killed all of C minus's scoring and somehow got
Shut
the
him
game.
down.
He locked up the game, had the lowest domino, and all the points went to him. He stole the game.
Victory.
It's
It
fun
was
to just watch
awesome.
and get drunk.
That was an awesome.
No, that was a great
That was
comeback.
an awesome comeback.
Are there domino leagues and shit? Like professionals? Is there a Michael Jordan of this?
There might be. I know.
There definitely is.
I know they tried to televise a couple of domino games a while back. It didn't really work out, but yeah, I mean, people
some
are
Cuban
serious
guy.
about their bones, you
I
know.
would love to see that and just see them some serious slapping of the bones right there. You know.
Tables blowing up.
Yeah.
Like those slap competitions?
Yeah, have a little spring in the
Yeah.
table, so when you slap it down, it fucking pops all of them up.
Yep.
Gets so big they start having like people taking on computers and dominoes and shit like they do with chess.
You know, people play it on their phones right now, but
Is that a thing? People play computers with chess?
yeah,
Yeah, I
cards
you can
too.
beat a computer.
poker too.
Poker,
Damn, that's-
backgammon.
That's pretty extreme, man. You're like beating artificial
People like
intelligence
gaming.
at
You're
that
one
point.
of the only ones that don't.
No, I do like gaming. I just don't know how to play dominoes.
Ah, that's easy.
As I said, when somebody said, "Why don't you guys play Texas Hold'em?" I'm like, I'll be down for that.
Okay.
That's a lot. I mean,
I don't know how to play that, but I'm willing to
I
learn.
love poker.
Okay, if he
I've been wanting
learns,
to play
if
the
he
World
learns
Series.
poker, you gotta learn dominoes. How about the trade-off there, Papa?
I would learn dominoes if we play poker too.
There's got to be like a YouTube video on it, right?
Right.
Yeah, realistically, Sam, I never cared to learn. like, especially not. I was like, I can kind of do without this game.
You know, I don't see myself gambling.
Yeah, man.
Which is good.
I'm not really a gambling type of person. Like, if I'm a
Me
gamble, it's
neither.
going to be 50-50, bro.
Me
Red
neither.
or black. That's how, there's two chances. I don't need this whole fucking theory behind it. Like, I'm good.
You only got so much space on your fucking
Yeah.
disk drive, right?
Yeah.
On your hard drive,
On the
right?
hard drive is almost full.
Yeah. It's like hockey, right? Like I see hockey live. I'm like, this is a great sport watching it live. I just don't have the time or the desire to learn how to say these Russian names and learn to like the little. It's like I like basketball, I like boxing, I like football. That's all I got time for. MMA too. Outside of that, I can't sit down and learn hockey too. It's like there's not enough time on the hard drive, enough space.
Yeah, like I tried to.
You got to want it.
We have
to do it.
we have a fuckload of information out there to retain. You know what I mean? It does get to be overwhelming and too much sometimes,
Yeah.
depending on what you're trying to absorb.
Yeah.
Alpha brain.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
Well,
I know going out on the road, especially in Europe, you'd see cricket on the TV. You know,
Is
you'd see
that the
cricket.
golf looking shit?
Yeah,
It's
with
like
the big
baseball
paddle,
golf
right?
almost.
So I was looking at it so much. I really tried to learn the rules and everything like that. But that's one game that can last like 3, 4, 5 fucking days. One game.
One game.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh wait a minute, we're coming back tomorrow to continue the game.
Damn.
No, it ain't gonna
That
happen.
reminds me of why like it's more important to win a baseball series than win a baseball game in Major League. It's almost the same thing where it's like, yeah, you won this game, but the big thing is to win the series, which is almost like a 3 or 4 day cricket match.
Yeah, but that's like for one game though. I mean, in that you have 4 games in a series. You're gonna have 7 games, but you're talking about one game, 4 days.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like crazy. And then what do? They just run back and forth. They don't do like no diamond shit. and
No.
anything
I don't
like
know
that?
anything about that.
Yeah.
No, I
cricket.
think it's run back and forth.
I mean, come on, man.
For the dedicated.
For the dedicated.
For the dedicated.
You can go on the road and like
I almost said for the delicate. I thought you said
For the dedicated.
for the unstrong.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's kind of strong
No.
for like 4 days.
No. You gotta be strong to do 4-day event.
4 days. That's strong.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong. 4 days. Yo, Sam, you ever watch Rick and Morty?
oh, dude, I love Rick and Morty. Dude, I mean, as shady as some of those guys who create those shows are on Adult Swim, man, that is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, I've been a dirty comic since, like, 92, right? That's when I started. And, there was this move where, like, everybody wanted to be Seinfeld. Everything was meant to be clean and observational, So I just had to go hang out in the, in the underground. And now I watch the stuff going on like on Adult Swim. I'm like, man, Yes, it's finally arrived. Like, that's the good shit that I
Yeah,
used to laugh at all the time.
Yeah, they're really edgy.
Yeah, they're pushing.
Dude, it's so good,
Yeah.
man. Like Solar Opposites. Have you seen that too?
I have not. I recently got into Rick and Morty. The reason I say that is not only because I think XG is Mexican Morty.
Robot Chicken is pretty fucking funny.
Robot Chicken's funny. Rick and Morty's is so fucking deep, dude. You're like, damn.
Because you say that you're like a realm guy. You believe that there's different realms out there, and in that show they kind of explore it. So like there's an idea that would be like, for example, like in another realm, maybe like Bobo would be in your chair, and he'd be like be real, and then you'd be the drummer guy. It's
You guys were like a boy band in another realm.
yeah,
You guys
like,
weren't
like it's Cypress Hill and it's a boy band.
You guys were like the Beatles of that realm or some shit like that, right? Like that's what it is. There's
It sounds far fetched, but then when you look at this show and it's because of animation, you're like, oh man, how crazy the idea! It's a portal gun and you jump in it and then you just go and you're like, oh fuck, this is me, but this person's successful.
And with animation, you can go anywhere, man.
It's the best, dude. It's
And
so fucking.
That show
funny.
made me it did make me think about, could there be something behind a bookshelf that's a portal and maybe I could just hop in there.
How far have you gone? Have you finished?
I finished it, dude. I'm waiting
Dude,
for the next
Slut
season.
Dragons. Have you ever seen the episode with Slut Dragons? It is so fucking funny.
Is that hold on? You
It's
got
so funny.
is that
This is
season
sounding
4?
Interesting.
It's the last one.
I
dude.
think it's season
and it's
4.
this realm where like these dragons get sent to the underworld because they like to fuck, and it's just like eat butt, and it's so weird, dude. It's so hilarious, and you can't stop laughing, man.
There is this episode with the snake.
dragons.
Snake. Did you see the snake? The snake planet.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and it's there. They have like it's a whole nother planet where snakes. Like there's a fucking snake regime of like Nazis. There's like the history. There's like civil war, but it's different snakes, and there's like everything that happens in the U.S. and the world happens, but these snakes are going at us. Like and it's funny.
It's
to
like
see.
here, but if we were snakes.
Yeah, if we were fucking snakes, and it's the fucking
It's
funniest
funny.
shit.
And then they like so he goes back and he gives the guy like a book about Time Machine, and now like every moment there's another snake from time dropping in, and then another snake drops in to kill that snake because the story's been told. It's like it's really fucking nuts.
Bobo cares more about your slut dragons. You had
Dude,
him
slut
at
dragons eat butt, dog.
Slut dragons eat butt.
There's a lot of ass eating in the world.
Yeah, a lot.
This
of
is
ass.
on Rick and Morty, huh?
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
good. It's the last season. It's so good.
Like, what channel is this?
No,
I know.
it's a you could check it out. There's
Hulu. Yeah, it's on
It's on
Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. Rick and Morty.
And I think no, not Netflix. It's Hulu, Vudu, and then there's like a couple other ones that you could just stream it on. I think if you have a smart TV, you could even stream it from.
Have you gotta watch Solar Opposite? It's the same because you hear the same voiceovers and shit.
I'm gonna check that out because I really got into the Rick and Morty thing. And I'm like, oh man, I'm waiting for the next season, and it's like South Park. They gave us that fucking the first episode and then nothing else. Like what the fuck? Season 24, we gotta wait for this shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about the fact that like the Simpsons like predict the future?
That's crazy shit.
That's
right
some
there.
crazy shit. They predicted Viking guy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Willie.
Yeah, with the Viking and all the tattoos. They say it was in one of the episodes.
It is.
Yeah.
They predict a lot of shit
I don't know how they do it, but
throughout the years.
throughout the years, different shit. So it's like
Smart
they're legit.
TV, smartphone failed everyone. Do you see the results of all the smart TVs and all the smartphones?
Dude, I'm getting
smart devices.
I'm gonna have my crypto. I'm gonna have 3 phones. That's how
geniuses
shady I
now.
am. 3 phones. You know, you got 2 phones, you're shady. 3 phones, you're up to no good. I'm gonna have this is gonna be my crypto phone. I'm gonna have my fucking Instagram phone because Instagram's new terms of use. Basically, they can take all the information off your phone. Doesn't matter what it is. Everything. Pull it off your phone. That's how Instagram works. So I'm gonna have a separate phone for social media, and then I'm getting a flip phone, dude. Because I don't want this contact tracing shit on my
Right.
phone.
What if all your phones talk to
That's
each other?
real.
What?
What if all your phones talk to each other?
They probably do. They read your mind, dude.
Oh my
I have.
Oh no!
I have thought about that. When like I think about something, I haven't even said it, but I just think about it. I'm like, I want to eat this, and then bam,
Yo, check this
that
out.
shit fucks me up.
I've been experiencing this. This has happened a few times. You know, when you have your phone, your iPhone, and you talk to Siri, you say, "Hey Siri," right?
Yeah.
How come Siri's starting to come on? I ain't saying nothing.
That happened to me,
Hi
too.
Siri, hey Siri, nothing. All of a sudden, Siri just comes on,
I
Yeah.
miss you, Bobo.
and like, I did not understand. I wasn't talking to you, Siri. What butting into the conversation.
This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
That's something that's...
You gotta put your phone in the fridge, bro.
Freeze your phone.
No, you gotta put the phone in the fridge, bro.
Should be
way-
listening.
Microwave.
In the microwave, and then you forget.
There's
Shit
actually
blows up.
cloth now that stop all the.
So the Siris and Alexas and all them, everyone's...
They all
listening.
communicate. They're all like homies.
That'd be funny. You walk into your crib and they're all talking to each other.
Or it's an argument going on.
The
like,
argument.
like, yo, one of them doesn't want to listen no more. Fucking this.
Yeah.
No, it's your turn. It's your turn.
It's
No,
crazy,
it's your
dude.
turn.
That would be a funny skit.
They start a fire.
People gonna get lazy, dude. Not thinking, just asking the computer.
Turn
everything.
on the stove.
I stopped. Yeah, once you had a cell phone, man, I stopped memorizing shit, man. That shit fucked me up. I'm like, oh, what can I?
Dude, I went to jail for a night and I didn't remember my girlfriend's number. I'm just fucking hitting. I'm like, oh, it could be this, could be this, could be this. I'm like, nope.
that's
She's like, why you call me? It's like, I didn't want to tell her that I didn't know her number because I get even more trouble than being in jail. You know?
Damn, that's gotta be fucked up. Yes, you gotta remember one number.
Well, yeah, because people used to remember practically a phone book of numbers because you couldn't store them in your phone. So you wrote them down and you looked at them and eventually you fucking memorized them and you didn't need that shit. These days,
Smartphone fixed that.
no one retains that shit because you log it into your phone and
Yeah, but this
you
shit
hit-
dies. Like, if this shit
Yeah,
dies,
well,
your brain
how
is
many,
gone with it
How
too.
many numbers do you got memorized?
Bro, there's only like three in
Three,
there.
4.
Yeah, three.
I rest my case.
Yeah.
There's like three.
Yeah.
The ones I memorize are like old shits, like that I ingrained in memory from like
Yeah.
way back. Like,
Landlines and
like
shit.
my,
Well, the
my
reason-
very first phone number.
You remember those numbers, and we all remembered those numbers because we actually physically dialed them all
Yes,
the time.
All the
exactly.
time.
Exactly.
Cell phone, you
Yeah.
don't dial, you just doot.
You didn't even have to open it. You could just yell at her.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, call this person.
Yep.
Damn, that's
So
never thought about it like
you're
that.
kind of saying like the smartphones have made us
Dumb.
Yeah.
and more lazy.
Smartphones, dumb people.
You know, and it's,
Not really though. It just it makes it so that we don't use all the muscles in our fucking brain like we used to.
I think we just changed what we focused on. You know, it's like, don't tell me like peasants from the 1500s were like doing like science. You know, it's just like
No.
we get inundated with useless knowledge. I think that's the biggest problem. Like
So much of it.
people give a shit what the Kardashians are doing. Like back in the 1500s, they didn't give a fuck what the. They were just like,
yeah.
I gotta survive the plague. You know?
There's so much more shit being pumped at you every day
Yeah.
that it's like a distraction.
Why? Why'd they do that? Why we get so much shit?
Distraction.
Do we need all that shit?
Dude, I took Twitter off my phone. It's 10 times better, dude. I got Instagram off my phone. I miss the girls, but you know what it is.
You don't get those. You don't get those notices. Hey, how about downloading us again? You know, some apps hit you like that. I've like erased.
We miss you.
Yeah, I because like what is it? Receive like 40% off on the next thing. You're like, what the fuck? That's a lot off. And then you consider it, but then you're like, I'm not gonna download this
I
app
don't
no
have
more.
Facebook. Dude, I don't even know people on Facebook. It's kind of crazy, dude. But I don't have anything on this phone, dude. This is just like,
That's your crypto phone.
yeah,
Hey,
man.
you-
I couldn't get in crypto for like 2 weeks because I was transferring. I was freaking out, dude.
Sam's all about the crypto.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, if motherfuckers' phones went out straight up, they'd be fucking tripping because they don't remember one number. They might remember maybe 5 numbers in there. You know, where you used to
Yeah.
be able to know, a lot of motherfucking numbers in your phone book, but now, nah.
How's that Bitcoin life treating you, Sam?
What's that?
How's that Bitcoin life treating you?
Dude, I love that shit, man. It's interesting as fuck. And then they got, all the different kind of ones. Some people think it's New World Order money, but it's like, fuck it. I'll
it's
cash
not.
that check if I get in at the right time, right?
yeah.
Real deal. That-
You did an episode where at the end of the episode, everybody had some, right? Or something like
Yeah,
that?
I went and bought it early,
Yeah.
and then it's like exploded in the last week. And then the key is to find the next one. So I got this one called Monero, dude. It's like the most independent one. It's probably the one that drug dealers use on like the dark web and shit.
Heard about that one. Heard about
Monero
that one.
for sure.
Monero.
Yeah, V-Chain.
they're trying to like de-platform it, so you can't buy it on certain platforms like Coinbase and these other ones. So that lets me know they're onto something.
There's nobody trying to control us.
Yeah, the ones that aren't on Coinbase are the ones you kind of like looking like, why aren't they on Coinbase?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
like that.
What
So
are you
it's
up
like,
to?
You know, and it's like that. So
You're like, I want to buy that.
yeah.
I mean, well, it's also like how much of this is like you hear like Ripple. They're talking about possibly taking it off Coinbase. Or I actually have a message from Coinbase that's at the top going, Ripple
Fuck that.
won't be here anymore.
Fuck that,
You're like,
fuck
why?
that.
Why are you taking off Ripple? And then I got all these people going, because all the elites want to buy it. It's like, it's interesting.
That's
though.
what it is. They're trying to distract you like that. So, you know, you just keep on buying that shit and you can buy it and just keep it on your cold wallet.
Dude, I'm telling anybody, like, just buy a little, dude. Just buy a little. What do you got? What, 5-10% of your check?
Every week I don't buy more. I fucking look at it double, and I'm just like, fuck. This is
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't get FOMO.
No,
Fear-
it's nuts.
fear of missing out.
You buy some, and then you're like, oh man, I should buy more, and then you're like,
Dude, when the pandemic first hit, dude, it dropped to $4,500. And I was like, fuck, man, where's my next check coming from? I don't know. And I should have grabbed a couple of them.
Right.
But
Now that
Oh,
shit is
shit.
at 40.
now it's at 4. Yeah, I
Like
got the 40.
hovering around there.
Sounds like a time to sell.
No, dude,
No.
because it could go
Not
even
really.
way higher.
Not yet. That's the thing. That's
You
the
hold
first
on
impulse.
to it. It's like stocks.
You hold
Yeah.
on to it for, like, because every time the whoever's going to be president is like, the Fed's going to,
Yeah.
pump more money into the economy.
Only the first person out gets the money.
That's true, though, dude. You got to check it all the time. But, every time they print more money, do you know that like 25% of the money circulating in this country right now it was printed in the last year?
It's not backed up neither.
No, dude, they took it off the gold standard.
Yeah.
They put it on the oil standard. And now, dude, it used to be like for every dollar a bank had, this is like, dude, fractional reserve banking. I don't know if you guys want to get into this, but fractional reserve banking is the most brilliant shit I've ever heard of. It's so because they can make for every dollar they have, they can make $10. So they're making fake money and they're giving it to you. And let's say you buy your house, you fucking can't pay your mortgage. Now they take back a real asset. Now they can bribe everybody with this monopoly money. And they have the $1. And now everyone's got like fucking monopoly money. Dude, it's so fucking brilliant, dude. It's chaos.
Yeah, that's why they'll keep the inflation up and all
best
that shit and
scams.
everything
I
like
was
that.
hoping-
Best.
I was hoping
Lizard
for-
shit,
oh my
dude.
God.
Lizard shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
That's why I like fucking crypto, man, because there's only so many. Whoever this
only
dude is.
a limited amount that have been mined and that will be in existence, and that's it.
Bobo
That's
seems to
it.
be into it, bro. I'm gonna talk
Yeah,
to Bobo.
yeah,
but,
Bobo's. See,
yeah,
you learn something new every day.
because I recently got into it, but it's I'm trying to find lucrative hobbies,
Dude, Ethereum's
Lucrative
good.
hobbies.
Yeah, bro, that's a real thing, bro. The number 3 lucrative hobby is fucking trading cards with 2021. I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Sneakers
but-
got to be up there,
yeah,
too.
sneakers.
Yeah,
was,
sneakers,
Sneakers was
Jays,
up. Well,
all day.
It's in the same lane. Trading cards and under lucrative hobbies or whatever. I was reading Forbes. I was like, all right.
Sneakers and cars got to be like the thing you collect. Like, if you wear them or use them, it goes down. So you just got to stare at it.
Yeah, you got to buy 2 pairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
One you're gonna use, and the one you're gonna fucking eventually sell off.
You
Yeah,
never
yeah.
use a card though.
No,
you know,
we're talking about the Jays though.
Yeah, the Jays.
The cars, I mean, you can drive that around for a while, but if you keep it pristine and immaculate, the value will stay there, depending on the car.
No, he said cards.
No,
cars.
cars.
Oh,
Cars,
cars,
man.
Yeah.
People buy, like, the best is get an old lady car, like
Right.
grandma car,
Yep.
like that's super nice, but she drove it 10,000 miles, dude. That's the shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
people look for that shit.
Do
As
that.
original as possible and in great shape.
You gotta
'em.
Look out for divorce real estate sales. I was like, that's where you'll find those cars.
Or some
bro.
chick who busted her man cheating, selling all
Yeah,
his shit for nothing.
that's a-
Dollar sale. Who wants this house?
more.
That's how I got my Beamer.
I don't want this piece of shit car.
This reminds me of him. Don't worry, I'll take that memory away.
Gladly.
Gladly. How much do you want? Oh, really? That's it?
That's a key, dude.
That's
Yeah.
it, man.
Sit there and wait, pounce.
Yeah.
I used to go and do car auctions. My girl at the time, her dad would have me because he's from Canada. I'd go buy cars for him, dude. And man, those auctioneers, dude, they know how to run a game on
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Because you're bidding against ghosts.
Yeah, people that ain't there.
Yeah,
and
they're
don't
like
exist.
5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3. You're like, there's nobody over there. But that guy just bid on it, and I said, you want to sit, but you really need the car, dude. They're really good at that shit,
You
dude.
just hang on to. You gotta know, catch them on that last breath.
So you didn't see that spirit sitting in the corner who, you know,
Casper wants his car
Casper
too,
wants
dude.
his
Yeah,
car.
that's how you gotta like watch the people and him too, man. It's like I would have two people that be like, hey, watch who raises their hands, and then I'm gonna watch him.
I like that shit. I like the what do they call them? The
Auctioneers?
Auctioneers, man. If I could do it, man, I would do that
Oh,
shit.
really?
Hell
Would
yeah,
you?
I would do that. I would do that.
Come on, let's get a audition right now.
All right. All right, let me do it.
And going on with there, also 1 in 5 in 5 and 10, but on 10, 15, 20, 25, 25.
You know, like that.
Dude, I'm impressed,
All right.
Damn, dude.
I would do that.
bro. I'm impressed.
I would do it. Now,
I like that.
what that all meant, I don't know, but I would just because calling out numbers and everybody said, yo, what the fuck is he talking
He was
about?
auctioning his congas.
You know,
105, 105, 105, 100.
You
Yeah,
just
all
gotta
that
make
shit.
a number.
Yeah.
All that
Here,
shit.
4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
You think I wonder what those. Nobody's ever heard those people talk after that shit. I wonder what they really talk like.
Probably regular.
Yeah, just regularly. You're like, how
hello,
the fuck
how
do
you
you
doing?
go from there to that? You know?
Yeah.
says, man, I had a really hard day at work. Really, you know, we talking really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want to talk slow after all that. Imagine 5, 6 straight hours. You're tired. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Working it, son.
I would like to just relax.
Yeah, your
a
tongue's
little
all
bit
tired.
and everything.
Yeah,
You
dude.
probably get real Barry White on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be a strain because you going up. And then, you know, you're trying to project and then say
strain?
this shit as fast as possible, right?
Exactly. And you got to keep your eyes open because everybody's just like, you know,
Yeah.
picking shit up.
You got to
you know what I mean?
make sure you see that bid.
Exactly. So you had to be looking. You had to be like a hawk. Eep.
I hit that button so many times yesterday.
You did.
It was the best.
That was killing it, man.
Yeah.
I loved it, man.
And
Yeah.
I knew they were hating it downstairs, so I kept pushing him even more. I
That's why we don't let you on this side of the table.
wasn't playing dominoes, dude.
Yeah, well, now we know. You're giving yourself away. It's called dry snitching.
Hey, you told me to sit there, bro.
Well, you know, hey, I didn't tell you to abuse it neither.
Every time he had the card. I mean, the
What do
domino.
you, the machine had Tourette's. You're just hitting everything.
Just because his nickname's the Hawk. You know, so like every time, it's a fast-paced domino game, so like it takes a while to go. So every time it was his turn, every time he put the domino down and push it. So after a while, bro, you're like, hey, dude, that's like fucking 20 eeps or hawks in the fucking in like a minute. Like
It's like
you gotta
20
cut,
hawks, dog.
you gotta cut that shit out.
Not Tony Hawk. 20 Hawk.
20 Hawks. That's like an Indian name, a native name. Sorry.
20 hawks.
I am.
I am 20
I wanted to push that shit with Tony Hawk was here.
Sounds like Ejo.
I wonder how rich that dude is based on that video game.
Probably pretty up there, bro. I would imagine he's really. Like,
That was years.
That dude was. Remember, I think Rogan's interview. That dude was balling. He was 20, bro.
How about Madden? How much you think Madden made off his name being on that?
Is
A
he still
fortune
around?
every single year.
Yeah, he made good money.
good.
Is he still
That
alive?
would be a lot.
No, he passed.
No, he passed.
But man,
He's up
But
there.
they carry his name.
He's up there with
knows
Tommy
the
the
game.
Sorta. R.I.P.
Dude, I moved out to
that's right.
Vegas in '91. Carrot Top had a show there, and he still has a show there.
Wow.
How much money that dude's made, dude?
Hey, he went through a transformation.
He's doing all right.
He's doing.
He's
yeah.
doing all right.
Well, you're bored. I mean, everything's taken care of. I don't know, man. Let's give me some shoulder pads on my
that
shoulders
motherfucker's
and shit,
buff
right?
as fuck, though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? But
dude.
it's like implants or whatnot, or is that
Yeah,
real
no-
deal? Or
Nah,
is it
what is it?
legit?
He went through like a bunch of plastic surgery, dude. Because I remember like seeing. I think he did a couple of Disney movies, or like he did a kid shit when like he was barely starting out. So I remember seeing him when I was a kid.
Yeah, out of Florida.
Yeah, and then you're just like, then you go to Vegas when you're older, and you're like, is that the same dude? And you're like, this dude looked like he got like Michael Jackson surgeon, like with him. He just
Getting
fucking has
those,
the fucking
getting those
nose. Just,
McDonald's eyebrows
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. I never went to one of his shows
The
though.
red arches.
Yeah.
I mean, I put him in the category like him and like Gallagher and stuff like that. Could you go like to a Gallagher show?
With the watermelon?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the shtick.
That's some Steve Aoki shit where they just throw the cake at you too.
I haven't seen Carrot Top since that show that was early '90s, but dude, he was great, man. I mean, for what he does,
He was funny at that time, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen him in a long time. I imagine he's still.
I'm sure it's gotten
Sure,
elaborate
still. Met
and
that dude?
crazier.
Huh?
You never met that dude, or just you?
I met him once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I like the range. I don't like just one type of thing. I like the range, and
Yeah.
dude, I just want you to master whatever you're doing. Just be a master of props, man. It was great. I would love
Yeah.
to have seen Gallagher at his height of his day because people don't realize behind that smashing fruit, dude, he wrote some murder jokes, dog. Like he had some great jokes and had some great political comedy at the time, and then you were just getting boom bombarded by watermelon, right?
Or raw fruits.
Yeah.
Got
He's like the
splashed with-
Jamba Juice of comedy.
Yeah. He's AKA Jamba.
So
That's Gallagher's alias name.
So I take it that, like, if you went to a Gallagher show, you would not be within the first 10 rows.
They have plastic down
I
there.
mean, if you're gonna go for that, you should go for that.
Yeah, dude, they give you big plastic sheets,
I'm-
and when he does it, you put it over.
I mean, when people go to ICP show, right, for instance, they know what's gonna happen. They're
Hey.
gonna get sprayed with that Fago.
what happens?
Well, there's a part in the show, or most of the show, where they used to spray people with Fago
Soda.
root beer. So,
Really?
Yeah.
What, isn't cream soda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta give them a chance, dude.
It, and,
I mean, you know,
and they would they would make the crowd as much part of the show as they were,
People would take Fago in there.
and it was a Fago shower that you
did
were gonna
Fago
take.
sponsor it?
I
don't-
think
yeah,
so,
I
man.
thi- I
Because
think
they,
so,
had-
yeah.
they had mad cases of Fago.
Yeah,
in the
that's why you
bag.
find that shit all over the IE, bro. For real, like the store, like all those stores out there, they carry Fago every store.
The cleanup that happens after that.
I'd be
Whoever's going after
pissed.
them, it's gonna take them a while
I
to
would
clean that
be
shit.
God help those who
pissed.
swallow Slayer.
I would be so pissed. I'm like, oh no,
Yo,
hell no.
all the bees that show up, you know what I mean? Because like if you're like doing a summer show or something, then it gets sticky. Then the bees are all
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Oh, what's up,
dude.
fam?"
Hey, but people ate that shit up. They would get sprayed with that shit and be totally cool, and that was their thing. And,
Juggalos, baby.
and
Juggalos.
so like
Juggalos,
if you were a juggalo, you went for that. Just like if you went to see Gallagher, you were
You're
gonna
going
sit
there
in
You
the
want
front
that.
row. You
Watermelons.
wanted, yeah. I think so. Cause why go?
I can't believe no one's kind of carried it, taken it, because Gallagher's been around for a while. Why hasn't anyone emerged as the next Gallagher? Because it seems like that would happen. Like everybody influences everybody.
It would be too wasteful.
Yeah.
You wasted fruits.
People would get mad.
Somebody
They
would
get
say
a
the fruits are
protest.
getting abused.
Or it's so expensive to eat healthy, right?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this show is like $1,000 every show. I'm only making $500.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a podcast and got to review it, be the critic.
They gotta be organic fruits.
Could you imagine? Yeah, they're organic. They're organic.
It's like a fruit pita.
It's okay. It's okay to have a thing.
I don't mind it, man. Just master it.
Master it.
Smash something else.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
change it up and change the fruit.
What would
maybe.
you smash, son?
I don't know, something like a
Dragon
pineapple
fruit?
or something like that. No, dragon fruit's too small. It has to be something that get hit with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, I know.
So like a pineapple. I hate cantaloupes, so I'll probably smash those.
You don't like
You hate
cantaloupes?
cantaloupe?
Yeah, I just don't like the taste. The
Me
green
How about
one-
honeydew?
Honeydew's all right. I fuck with that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
What about pumpkins?
Pumpkin would be great.
Pumpkin
Pumpkin
would be,
would
great,
be
yeah.
good. That it would get messy for sure.
They don't have a lot of juice, so like
No.
they would just be like it would just be like crumbs.
Seeds
of-
and seeds.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
that's probably what you're worried about. Seeds flying, hitting people.
One of them big bags of flour.
There you
Slow
go.
mo that shit.
Just
That's
a big old,
awesome.
just a big old puff.
Hey, the whole crowd would
now
at the
that's
front would
cool.
just have a face like fake flower makeup. You know?
I feel like if you do one of those bath bombs, that would happen too. Like you hit it, it just explodes.
So you say, "This is my brother's key of coke." Bah!
Could you imagine though, like bags just like fell all over the audience so that everybody in there just walk out just all like
Coated.
coated. like motherfucking seasoned up.
Yeah, season.
All it takes is somebody to start coughing.
Well, see, look at the Juggalo Fest, right? You had to be with the shit there if you were performing. Like, in other words, not get offended by anything that was gonna happen while you were on stage. You just had to embrace it and go balls out.
Like tequila getting hit with bottles and stuff like that.
Well, they weren't necessarily feeling her, so that's what the bottles were for, I think. Because when you're there, they're not necessarily throwing bottles at you. They're just celebrating you in a different way, right?
Respect.
And but one of the things that they do is they'll fucking throw water on you and then try to hit you with that bag of powder. They were trying to get Sen like at least 3-4 times. You remember that, Bobo?
Oh yeah,
The antique, they call it.
they tried.
They tried to get Sindog with it?
Oh yeah,
Damn, he would have been pissed. I would think he would have been pissed.
because they hit you with the water guns and then they fucking throw
Yeah.
shits at you.
That's crazy. That's like Roadhouse shit right
Hey,
there.
it's hilarious. It was, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but it was actually really
It
fun.
was cool.
That's
and,
cool.
and once you embrace it,
Yeah.
and you just have fun with it, then it's all good. But if you go against that, then
Yeah.
they rebel. And
If you
things
start
go-
talking that, throw no shit up here and all that,
Did you get sprayed down at all? Get hit with anything?
I'm good at dodging things. I imagine they tried, but I didn't get hit with anything, fortunately, and it was a great show. But they definitely tried to get Sen with that antique. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hilarious. But they were doing that to everybody. It was just it's a part of their thing. They were letting off fireworks in the fucking crowd.
That's
That
crazy.
shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's
nuts, man.
crazy, dude.
When you're looking out in the crowd, and you see like fireworks and like bonfires and just fire. Period. Like wow, these guys
They're
are
turning
just-
up.
They are really turning up.
It's like a European football game,
Yeah.
dude. They'll just light a whole bleacher area on fire.
There was
Hooligans.
There was one
Hooligans.
time we were on tour. I think this was Lollapalooza, and people sometimes fans have a tendency to get drunk earlier in the day. You know what I mean? So this guy was like passed out, and they were putting his friends were putting like grass on his chest and everything like that. And then they lit that shit on fire while he was passed out.
Are those friends, Doc?
No.
No,
Holy
Those are
shit.
evil bastards.
Those are fucking bastards.
I mean, they put a gang of grass.
Was it dry grass?
It was
Doc?
dry grass. You were with
Damn.
me. You were there. I have that shit.
That's why he's describing. He's like, is it dry grass? Like,
It was very dry.
Sounds
It was
like you were there, dude.
This was fucking summertime. I mean, a lot of that shit is a blur, man. We was partying,
Yeah,
dog.
we partied a lot,
Yeah,
man.
we partied.
Can't remember everything.
Hey,
There's some tours that are just like a blur.
it sounds like B was the guy just like, yo, here, let me help you
Here,
out.
let me
You
see the
know,
light.
But the thing is that we were walking because we would walk out in the crowds,
Yeah, for
So
sure.
then this guy was there, just laid out, passed out. He had his glasses on, no shirt on. He had no shirt on.
Oh,
And they put a gang of grass on his chest, and he lit that shit, and that shit became a flame.
and
And
did
they
you
were like, "Yeah, bro, like yeah."
Yeah,
like,
his homies.
fuck, his homies, like that. You know what I mean?
did you see how it turned out?
He didn't burn to death. He was cool.
No, it was cool. I think it didn't make the news.
No.
You know what I mean? That would have been. I would have.
That would have been fucked up.
Say, yo, man, seriously, like something happened to that guy because he fucking grass on his chest.
He
man.
got seared.
Imagine waking up to that shit.
No.
Homies dancing around while you're on fire.
Oh,
under-
it's gotta be
buried.
the
and
worst.
you're still kind of fucked up. But does that heat sober you up?
It's got to.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
like
Probably
fear.
got
It's like fear.
I would imagine that it would wake you the fuck up.
It'll definitely wake you up, and then you like realize that shit. Like that's like if you see the cops when you like sometimes when you're fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's like
you're drunk, you can sober up real
Instant
quick.
sober.
Getting pulled over
Sometimes,
while
yeah.
you've had 2 beers. What 2 beers? Like you're right there, just like what?
Isn't that crazy? The body can do that.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, yeah, oh cop, fuck, cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
A natural reaction that we all have. It's just some are calmer than others. And that's the key. Remain calm.
Turn the AC on.
Yeah.
Remain calm and turn the AC on.
That's a T-shirt.
Remain calm and turn the AC on.
Word
That's what
up.
it is.
Word up, Sam. I want to thank you for dropping by.
Oh,
and
dude, this has
hanging out
been one of
with
the
us, man.
funnest shows I've been on, dude.
You got to come back.
Anytime. I'll come on anytime. This has been a real honor and a real fun show.
Word up, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
Ronan Sam Tripoli on Twitter when I'm on it, but my new website's about to go, samtripoli.com. I got a conspiracy podcast called Tinfoil Hat. I got a sports podcast called Punch Drunk Sports, and you'll find the rest.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for having me on. It was
Thank
awesome,
you for
dude.
coming through, man.
What an
Yeah,
honor,
man.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you, Sam.
Skinny Pablo takes it to a break, son.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Back for another episode of Ross Dude's Alley Reviews. We're in probably one of the most vile alleys I've ever been in. Reminds me of Gotham City. We got barbed wire. We got all kinds of shit going on. We got drawers, undies right there. We got some boxes over here. Definitely a great place to take shits, pee-pees. There's parking. Do keep in mind this is a dead-end alley, so you will not be getting away from authorities anytime soon. It's a fairly long alley. We got rat traps. Eat some food. The fuck is this? Oh shit. Looks like we might have found some fucking food, guys. Check this shit out. God damn, that shit was good. I don't want to be repetitive, people. But these alleys are random. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give it B for burger. Actually, you know what? Let's give it a D for delicious. This is the most delicious alley I've been in.
Real.tv.
You better now.
Are you better now?
No, hey, no, right?
All right.
Dude's like, yo, I got better quality alcohol.
He does. Welcome back. You're watching the Dr. Greenthumb podcast right here on Be Real TV. If you have not yet smashed that like button, please do so. We invite you. We dare you. We triple fucking dare you. Let's go. All right. And if you're not subscribing, please do subscribe. Tell a friend. Share us out. All that. Leave comments. You know what to do. All right. We appreciate you. We are here with Fast Hands, Eric Bobo.
What the deal, yo?
C minus has now joined us.
Say it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We have Ezone, and we're waiting on the strong to come back up.
The guest took him by surprise.
Yeah, man. Yes, and it's almost that time to open up the doors.
I think it's right. Well, we haven't seen it all, like what's been going on.
Yeah,
so it's
you
like
can
a surprise.
you can put it you can put the, chat in our face now. Now that we are done with all the other stuff. Hello, peoples. Now we see you. We see everyone.
Yeah,
We're all
bro.
talking shit and everything.
Yeah, okay. See, because we couldn't see the chat before.
Magic carpet. Can you get Be Real Cup?
Ooh.
Damn.
Yes, magic curtain, magic carpet.
Every
Calling
time I-
out to either or.
Every time I say magic carpet, I just picture like Aladdin carpet just fucking flying up here.
We need that graphic.
That was a cool ass carpet though, man. If you had to choose a carpet, that was a pretty cool one.
Oh, really?
Right? Like, I
that
mean,
right?
he had the best furniture, bro. Like, I wanted to buy furniture wherever he was at.
Yeah.
Like, where'd he get that carpet?
You got it at the market.
Yep.
Well, he didn't really buy things. He stole things. If you watch the movie,
Carpet market.
remember they what?
You can't find it at Target.
What was the last? Hey, bro, let me ask you this. What was the last Disney movie you watched? And I know probably there's a
Go
recent
park it.
one. We should take a guess. You watched Soul yet?
No,
No.
I have not.
So which one was the last one you watched?
You said you were gonna guess.
Yeah, I said Soul. That would. Oh no, Coco. If I had to take a guess.
Nope.
You didn't even watch Coco?
No, I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember what the last one was.
I would say like Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3. That might be close.
What's
I have to try to think about this.
What's the one with the snowman? Ah, fuck.
No, didn't see that.
Your daughter didn't watch what is it? Let It Go with the
Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Frozen.
Yeah, I seen that.
There you
Okay,
go.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. See, that's recent.
I seen that.
Well, like 3-4 years ago, right?
All right. I guess that would be the most recent.
Or Despicable Me. Did you watch that? The one with the little
Minions?
The most recent one of those. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty
And the
recent.
Lego movies, the Batman or all that shit.
Starring Aaron.
No, okay.
But that was a long time ago, though. Shit.
Yeah.
Watching other shit now.
I got a question for you.
What are you talking about? I don't know if I like your questions.
Yo, when you watching a movie like Frozen, right? Because I know you, right? And you watching a movie like Frozen, and then the song comes out like "Let It Go."
Just the way you're asking me is funny, right?
Sing a long time.
I mean, in your head, I can just imagine what are you thinking when you're hearing, do you want to build a snowman and all those kind of songs, you know what I mean? And you have to sit through there. I mean, you can't just say, I'm stopping, fuck this shit. You know, you're watching it with your daughter.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you, with those songs, I mean, do they kind of hit you a certain way?
No, they don't really hit me a certain way. I'm just, I'm there with my daughter, and I'm, in the moment.
You don't get
son.
invested in the film either? Like, if
No.
I watch Toy Story and hypothetically I had
I'm
a kid,
watching it, yeah, but
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about the songs. I mean, are you a musical guy?
are you trying to I don't know what you're trying to ask
No,
me
I'm
here.
saying, I mean, I don't take you for being into musicals.
Why
like-
not? Why?
Why? I mean, what?
You know that I'm open-minded about music. Why wouldn't I be?
No, music and musicals, like
Like
singing
Broadway
like
shit?
Cats, like Cats.
I ain't fucking with cats.
You know,
Who
Mamma
would?
Mia.
I don't know
I
if
mean,
I'm fucking with Mamma Mia.
everything like is being sung. You know what I mean?
Because there might be some shit, you know what I'm saying? I might go watch the what was that about the Four Seasons? It was a movie, and then they made it to a musical.
All right,
I'd
but they
maybe
had
watch
cool
that.
music.
Right. I ain't gonna go to just any motherfucking musical, no.
You know,
But I would watch certain shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Papa?
I mean, sometimes I be listening to music. I'm
Do
like,
you sing along?
no.
Bullshit.
I'm like,
I don't buy that.
Hey,
you know.
No, I don't buy you.
I'm like,
Let me ask you
like,
guys.
Frozen.
I bet you know the lyrics.
No. I saw Soul the other day.
You don't. Well, okay.
The Soul, and
That's
there's some
all right.
there's some cool stuff in there and everything like that. But I'm talking about those movies like I'm not a fan of like musicals like that, like Frozen and those type of. Oh yes, that.
Yeah, well, like if you had a little girl that it would be different. I mean,
you would tolerate it.
you would tolerate.
Because I can just imagine in my head. I'm like, I just wish that this shit would just finish right now.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, those parts.
Those
it's
parts.
a bit much sometimes to deal with, but
Did you hear?
hey, it's not for you though. It's
You
for
like it, Daddy?
It's
yeah.
It's for the kids though.
Yes,
I mean, it's
do.
not meant necessarily for me to fuck with it. It's for the kids.
Yeah, but
Like
I mean,
Wu-Tang.
that's some shit though that like at least if you focus on it at least because like if they ever took like when I went to go see Pokemon the movie and one of my parents fell asleep, I was like, oh man, this is disrespectful. Like I was like,
Really, you gave a shit, huh?
Like I was like, you're supposed to be watching this with me. Like I
see.
I was a little kid,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I hear you.
But I was like,
sorry.
if you pretend to give a shit, yeah,
Yeah, you gotta.
You
At
gotta,
some
like,
point, you gotta do it.
I'm not saying I'm gonna know all the characters' names, but
But I was just asking the thing like inside, like what are you thinking, like
Like your real thoughts?
like your real thoughts, like if there was a word balloon, it's like,
I'm trying to figure out why, when that's happening. I'm trying, like, why are these songs? How are they so impactful on these kids?
Studying a bit,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
because they are.
they are,
And it's the way they write the songs. It's the key in which they write it.
True.
The melodies and the stories they're telling behind it. And it gets them. It's like a fucking magnet.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
And
I try to study.
it's an art. It is
Yeah.
an art.
It's an art.
There are some people that really nail it, like Randy Newman. He nails it, like.
Oh yeah, he got it down.
He got that like that Toy Story that you got a friend
You
in
got
me.
a friend in me.
I mean,
Sure do.
okay, all right.
Randy Newman been having friends
He
forever.
been having a lot of friends.
doesn't he
you
sing
know?
the "I Love LA" song
Yeah.
Yep.
We love it.
We love it.
Yep.
every time a Dodger game ended?
He loves LA, dog.
I mean,
Yep. Sing
that
about it.
that happens after any LA celebration. I mean, that's a constant right there.
Yeah. It's a costume.
Let me ask you: did you guys attempt to watch the Rock of Ages musical?
No.
No.
Woo! That was a tough.
I watched the
Watch.
movie. The movie was cool, but
The
no.
movie. I tried. I didn't even want to go to the theater to watch the musical, but the movie. That's what I meant to say.
The movie was cool. The musical, I ain't going to see
no.
that.
The movie, no.
No.
No, thank you,
No.
bros. I would go see like the Temptations.
Yeah.
Something like that's a true story. I'm not gonna go watch Rant or nothing.
Yeah. No. No.
You know what I'm
Can't do
saying?
it. Can't do it.
I would go watch those shits, but not something like that. No.
Yeah, I went and I did my 2 Broadway shows, and then I said, okay, I'm done. And that was Rent.
Ooh.
You did do Rant.
I went. I saw Rent.
You paid your rent.
Didn't they make
Yeah.
a Cheers one?
All right.
and
No.
I did that, but it went.
What was the other one?
Cats?
Ooh.
Oh.
Why would you do that
Bobo.
to yourself, dude?
I didn't do it. You know what? No. Sometimes,
Was it the friend that shall remain nameless?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't fault you there. That I have to give you a pass.
That's fucked up, dude.
You know,
Even though I'd like to break your balls for that, I give you a pass.
But you know what? The one thing is that when everybody leaves out of there, I mean, me and a friend and another friend, we all left out of there like, this was whack.
let me flip it on you, Bobo. As you were watching this Cats musical, if you will, what was going through your head in the first 10 minutes?
Ooh.
You want some cat food?
No. I wish I had like a. I mean, this is terrible for me saying. I wish I had some catnip. Chill these motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? And I wish
Dude.
I had like one of those slingshots to shoot some of them motherfuckers away. Because it's like too much.
Look at him. Oh.
And now that's the movie. And what happened with the movie? That shit bombed like terribly.
Yeah.
Like terribly. What Jason Corbin? He was in there. He doesn't like to talk about it.
No.
Oh,
So
Jason Corden, yeah.
is that the one you went to see? No.
Fucking Cats. Yes.
You went to see the old ones. Well,
The one that was in the
old
fucking
Cats.
Cats. The shit that was on there, like you saw the commercial every fucking day that like ran at the Plantations.
not the new Cats,
Just
but
wasted.
the original Cats.
The original Cats that was
Right.
at the fucking
Yes, before all this crazy upgrade on the makeup.
right. We're talking about the OG original
Wasted
Cats.
marketing.
Wait, are
The
you,
shabby coat Cats.
you talking about the commercial on Channel 9 and 11 they used to show all the
all
time?
the fucking time. It's
All the
like
time, bro.
all the time. That shit was out here. It was playing at the Pantages Theater.
Yep.
I never fucking forget.
Man.
And then finally I saw that shit. I wanted to leave. I said, I want my money back. Fuck these cats. Fuck these cats. All y'all cats.
Are you a cat person?
Yes, I enjoy cats. I like cats.
But not those
Not
cats.
those cats.
And then, at Broadway, at the end of the Broadway show, then you had like some of the cats that come out and they're greeting like the people as they're leaving and shit like that. Hope you enjoyed the show. And gave them a look like,
El gato amor. El gato de amor.
Speaking of which, we have a new episode.
no
all right.
way.
Before we open the doors, let's get into that next installment of
La Ezone del Amor.
Ezone.
All right, here it is.
Let's go.
Oh, shit, production value.
Oh.
Big time. Big time shit.
La zona del amor.
Oh, fuck me.
Zona del amor. La zona del amor.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
The best one yet.
Crazy.
La zona del amor.
That was good, man.
T-Man, killing it.
Yeah, epic episode. Like the Lord of the Rings version.
That was
Ezona del amor.
The production value has gone up.
it's risen. The budget
The
is
budget is-
going through the roof for this show.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
But like all novellas, all good novellas, they come to an end, you know what I mean? So is it close to the end or,
I don't think so, man.
or is there more, 'cause
I think it's just getting started.
I mean, well, you know that they be having like about 100 and some odd episodes, before it ends. So we got a ways to go.
Y'all are blowing up.
Yeah, what is a season for a novella? Is it like a normal television show?
That shit goes on for. I've seen novelas go on for 2 years, bro.
With no break, right?
Yeah, bro. How many babies get lost? Like what the fuck?
No, it'll be going on in for months, right? But
Right.
the thing about the telenovela is that there is an end, as opposed to like a general hospital
Where it
or
keeps
almost
going.
something.
It's
So it keeps
perpetual.
going for like years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The motherfuckers that first were on the show, they still on the show like real old, like you know what I mean?
Okay.
There's always a new batch of amor.
Yeah,
Always.
always
Always new amores.
La Ezona del Amor.
That shit is
Look at that.
hysterical, man.
Damn. That's the best.
Let's go. Hey, let's run it back one more time before they open up the doors. Let's go. Come on, one more time.
Here we go.
La Ezone del Amor.
All right.
Everyone else do it.
La Ezone del Amor.
Caro.
La Ezone del Amor.
Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
La Ezone del Amor. La Ezone del Amor.
Go.
Damn.
All right.
That was good.
I like when you were ducking down under the stage there.
That was
mean,
hilarious.
Yeah.
The whole shit.
He's such a big star, such a big actor.
Yeah.
You're playing multiple roles.
He's doing his thizzle.
I mean,
Some Eddie Murphy shit.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's major, man.
Yeah.
You know,
All right. Skinny Pablo, are you ready?
That's how you get a voice in Shrek.
I am ready. Let's see who we got first. We got Jose Diaz. He's saying super excited for today. Thanks, fam, for bringing Sam. I'm part of the Insane Swarm. Yo, Sam making an episode of the Chupacabra. Thanks, guys. Much love.
Word up.
All right.
Yeah, he's never done that. I'm gonna bring that up.
Chupacabra's dope.
I always wanted to catch one and be like, I caught that fool.
You want to catch one?
Well, not catch one, but like kill it and then be like, call the news.
No, you gotta get it alive.
Nah, yeah, bro, that thing's deadly. It fucking sucks the blood out of fucking goats.
Better to get it alive though.
I wonder what happened to us. Like those things had to reproduce.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I need somebody to tap in with an investigator. Investigative reporting.
I'm with you.
I need a vacation.
All right, next one.
Next one. We got who we got? We got Danny Garcia saying tomorrow is my birthday. All love, no boof. H-Town.
Happy
Houston.
birthday.
No
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Happy
No
birthday.
boofs.
hey, birthday.
Hey, calm down.
Happy
Calm the
birthday.
It's not your
down.
birthday yet, bro. Calm down, bro.
Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, dude, relax.
All right. Next, we got Captain JB asking, can my girlfriend Emily get a birthday shout out? She turned big dirty 30 today. Bless up B-Real TV crew and fam.
Happy birthday,
Happy
you
birthday, Emily.
From another world,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Emily.
birthday.
All right.
Happy
Dirty
birthday.
Welcome to the dirty 30s.
Party 1, 2, 30.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I like
Enjoy being dirty.
that. In your
Damn.
30s.
Filthy
It's fun.
Animal.
It's time to calm down.
Gotta start thinking about it in your 30s.
All right.
Or not.
Is it?
Or not.
Or
I,
not.
I chose not to.
Yeah, you know,
I poured it
It's
on.
understandable.
You
Yeah.
can go either way.
30s were like a more concentrated 20s effort. Like
30 someone going to tell you should have known better.
right.
40s is too late for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better have a more dialed in version of you at 30.
100.
Yep.
But happy and positive vibes to you. Don't be smoking no boof. Don't be thinking about no boof. Don't be acting boof. All right, just stay top notch and have a good time. And many more. And blessings to you. And thank you for being a part of this show.
Off top.
Yeah, man. Next, well, this is for Sam. They're asking if he felt any contact high. I guess we could ask him afterwards.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I'll get an investigative report.
He
Yes.
seemed real strong.
He seems strong.
Little contact high doesn't ain't nothing to him.
I don't know. We'll
True.
see. Depending on what he eats, it's like I want to see if like Xavier's gonna be like, yo, dude, he stopped by and ordered everything in the fast food. He didn't know
Yeah,
why.
hit the drive-through just now.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
That'll happen.
Yes.
It will happen. No doubt.
This is bullshit.
No.
It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
I kind of want some drive-through right
That
now.
Ooh, sounds
expensive
good.
smoking lamp.
Is this your smoking lamp?
Was this expensive piece?
This
It's expensive piece.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Next one.
Next one, we got Victoria Pastouche.
Victoria.
She's saying C minus. You did a kick-ass Bowie mix today. R.I.P. to the legend.
Word.
That is David Bowie.
Nice job, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was fun. I mean, you know, he put out 40 years of music. Killed it.
Could have painted your face.
I should have.
That would have been so rad.
I know. I got to get like.
You fucked up.
I know. Well,
Too late.
You got to do another one, dude. No,
Too late to be grateful.
You got to do the mix again with the face paint, though.
You got to do it like right now.
No fucking way.
Just paint your face right now on the show.
I
Let
would
me
if
get
I
a
could.
ruler.
I
I'll
would
help
if-
you.
I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't.
Do you spray paint?
With crayon.
Markers.
Markers.
Okay. Next, we got who we got here. We have Herbs1 saying on yesterday's Bones match, flipping the camera, exactly at 56 minutes, Godfather connected a 4 onto a 0 instead of a 0 connecting to another 0. And yeah, man, it looks like there was some foul play on the board. I am going to.
There, we're gonna have to review.
I'm going to show you motherfuckers.
footage.
What?
Damn.
Wait, so Godfather, you're saying Godfather pulled a move that was illegal?
Yo, man, this
I mean, he just didn't put it out there correctly.
have to
I know.
look at-
I saw that move. He actually could have actually got 10 on the board if he wanted to, but he put it. He just laid it out there the wrong way.
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw
All
it.
right, well, here we see it right here. I believe this is where it happens.
Yep, right there on that deuce or on that blank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts it backwards. That's all. He could get a 10 on this right here if he wanted.
I believe it's right here. He's going to lay it down.
We ain't done yet.
Look at everybody looking at his bones on the lens right there.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
he ain't
Didn't
caring.
care. So, I believe it's after this one.
Yep.
He told me.
Because you got a 4-way at the other end and a deuce down here, right? He could have got that 10 right there, but, you know, the way he laid it out, it presented no point.
So then he goes after me? Is that what's being...
No, he goes after Be Real, but you're
Okay.
going to see some shit. Look at the bottom of the screen where there's the 3 and the 0.
Right.
You're going to see Godfather lay down some foul shit.
Well, there goes... Okay, so now
Where
it's
the
changed
fuck
to
is
a
it?
2. It's 2 twos now.
Nope, he knocked.
Oh, you know what? No, this is before. Sorry.
All right. Enough.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
move forward.
No, we
don't
know
have
what
to.
Yeah, but you
analyze
have
that.
the... You Okay, bring the
We
footage
were
later.
just right ahead of it. Okay, we'll
You need
bring
to
it
calm
later.
down, dude.
We'll have
Straight up.
We'll have to revisit this.
Yeah, we're going to have
56 minutes in.
to... Okay.
Challenge to play.
Reach out. Damn.
Well, this could change everything, you know?
This could change everything. I
change
agree.
the course of history.
Wrong.
Well, we'll have
way too late
way
to lay
too-
that claim.
way too late. You just have to play again.
Straight
and,
up.
And the next winner is the next winner.
That's like not calling your points.
Yeah, you
Well,
can't.
I
Yeah.
learned that.
I told him.
So, no asterisk.
No asterisk.
No asterisk.
No asterisk.
Nope.
No asterisk.
Bobo. Bobo.
You just have to watch
were
him a little
this
more
close
close.
to coming to stealing the game yourself. C minus was stuck on 5 for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
yeah.
got robbed.
Yeah.
But you fucking high or what?
It was.
I
I
just,
tried
you
to
know,
tell him.
I got to
were
learn
high.
strategy. I'm still learning strategy. That's all it is. You know, I'm still
Well,
observing.
sometimes it looks like the strategy is you just put whatever bone you want out there and call it something.
Yeah. I did that too.
I got hip to Godfather's game that he was talking to you a lot.
Yeah, I knew that.
He was talking to you a lot, and he was asking you questions, asking you what you had. I mean, he was very, very inquisitive. Very, very much so. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And he wanted to sit by me. I thought he liked me, man.
It was a
Yeah.
good game.
That was a good game.
Was the-
Fun.
It was. All right. Next one. Papa.
Next one, we got Direct Loco. He's saying, "What up, fam? You'll be real. Can
What
I
up?
get a special shout out to my daughter Emily Luna? She turns 13 on Sunday, and sometimes she watches the podcast with me in the car.
Oh boy.
Peace and respect. Are you smoking out? All right. Peace and respect to the cast.
Parental guided suggestion.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
don't
true.
be letting her watch this by herself. But
Yeah.
happy birthday, Emily.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, little homie.
Happy birthday. Positive vibes.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Next, we got Dr. Frost saying Happy Friday, y'all. In the name of positivity, do you think we can squash the beef between Big Burn and Josh, the Raw guy, be using vibes and raw? I guess there's something about paper.
Wait, what? Say that again?
He's asking if we can squash the beef between Big Burn and Josh, the Raw guy.
I would imagine they'll squash it when they want to.
Yeah, Dr. Frost.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't interrupt the flow of my elements.
I think
Steftone
you
has
are
spoken.
He
safe.
said my elements. That was smooth.
Yes, it was very eloquent
Yes.
for the elements.
I told him.
Eloquence for the elements.
Next, we got D-Rec Loco. He's asking, yo, be real.
Mm.
Do you think Jackin will be on the podcast soon? Peace, love, and respect to the asylum.
I spoke with him, and he is down to come down. It's just a matter of time.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
We got another Will question. Will Greenthumb ever release seeds and have them on seed banks? This is from Solus Quo.
Word.
Would love to run any flavor indoor, all organic, no till living soil. That's what he's
Cool.
saying. But yeah, are you gonna release seeds anytime soon?
You know, it's part of the plan, but it's probably not going to be till 2022.
Okay. Boom. Next we got El Cocotazo asking, I need to know if anyone ever got a Cocotazo. 1, 2, 3.
Cocotazo.
Cocotazo.
You know, I would imagine many Cuban kids and Puerto Rican kids got several cocotazos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that, a putazo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a way of, it's a rite of passage, maybe. You know what I mean? It's a way of life.
Yeah.
In the head?
In the head, you know.
Okay.
A smash to the skull.
Like a TV would give a cocotazo to somebody downstairs.
Yeah. My dad was good at that. He can do it like that, the smack, or he had this like finger flick that pop, you know what I mean? And that shit would just like pop right there in the scully.
Imagine getting one of those from the TV.
What?
That's so wrong.
Dude, you're so fucked up.
So wrong.
What's going on with you, bro?
No, I said imagine getting one of those from the TV that's hanging downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hit in the back of the head.
Or a cocotazo from the TV. What a dick.
He thinks it's a small one, but it's not.
All right.
You dick!
So we got to deal with over here.
Yeah.
Next, shout out to Benjamin Rasmussen for the Danish Crones. He's saying, love your show.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Salute.
Yep. Next, we got Dr. Frost. He's saying happy B-Day to Mama Minus and Grandma Minus. Dope sets this week
Oh,
for some
thank
dope
you.
ladies.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom and Grandma.
To you. Yep.
Told them.
Word.
Next, we got Dr. Frost back. He's saying Aton is the guy you find staring at a frozen juice can because it says concentrate. And are we going to see Tone's guitar on the mix today? He's asking.
That was
Oh,
brilliant.
man.
That was fucking brilliant.
Not today, but soon.
Yes.
That was fucking awesome.
That was good.
That was awesome.
That was really
No,
good.
that's a classic snap.
That was classic. Yeah.
Classic snaps.
Good snap here.
Really good right there, like, damn, bravo. Bravo.
Giggles all around.
Yeah, that was good.
Next, we got LM to the ENT. He's asking, have y'all seen V for Vendetta? And what are y'all thoughts on it?
I seen it. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
And if so, what's the song of the day for y'all? Mine would be Die For You by Prince. Bless up.
Excellent.
C minus go first.
I would say, since it's David Bowie's birthday, I think Fame is probably my song of the day.
I would say that Pat Metheny, David Bowie song, This Is Not America.
I would say Let's Dance. David Bowie.
Word.
I said the favorite Bowie song?
No.
No, just your song of the day,
Oh.
whatever your song
We're
of the
just
day.
on a Bowie theme today.
I was listening to Black Sabbath before I came in.
Hell yeah.
All right. Fucking A. He's growing up. Tone.
What was it again?
What's your song of the day?
My song of the day? Man, you know, what was I listening to on the way down here? It's always the same stuff.
Something from Meshuggah?
No, I really, I have a mix with a lot of B.O.B., some ASAP Rocky and Ferg.
Nice.
And
Diverse.
Kendrick.
Okay.
My go-to song right now is it's the Kendrick song, and what is the Money Trees.
All right.
Just
yeah.
the groove on that, the sounds, like the little like his vocal style, this rap style on that. Just love that.
And before we go any further, we just want to say rest in peace to Dodger legend Tommy Lasorda.
R.I.P.
Passed away today at 93.
Indeed.
He was a legend here in Los Angeles and in baseball. And, we send our prayers and condolences to the family and to the spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Tommy.
He coached the OG.
Yeah.
OG Dodgers.
Remember when he fought that the mascot?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, Tommy Lasorda would fuck you up.
Yeah,
You could not fuck with
he
him.
was no joke.
He was real deal.
He was the strong.
He was strong.
He's strong as fuck.
He will fuck you up, tell you about it. Yes, sir.
OG.
He would. All right, son.
All right, next we got, let's see who we have here. We have Kristen Wright. Shout out to you for the emoji. And,
Thank you.
Yep. Next we got Sean Lavender saying C-. Bobo, Be Real, Ezone. I'm going to be dropping some shrooms. How can I make it the best trip ever? Any advice? Breathe.
Be around people that you absolutely like.
Yes.
Have some orange juice.
Have some oranges.
I wouldn't even touch your weed because you ain't gonna feel it.
Weed.
This is gonna waste your weed. Save it for after.
Have if you're listening, have some music ready to make you fucking feel even better, like a playlist.
Yeah, the right soundtrack works.
Right soundtrack works. That can,
And visual.
yes,
Buy a lava lamp.
Watch something upbeat,
yes.
Yes,
but with a lot of colors.
exactly.
Try that Moonwalker.
You know, the thing you want to control your scenery, your whole
Yes.
thing. You want to control it, and so you set that up real nice, so everything could be perfect for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Know what I'm saying? Control your environment
Yes.
and have a good ride.
Agreed.
Embrace it.
Yeah, I'm on.
You know, my last shroom trip, I had some control, but not of the environment. When you go to like an arcade and shit, it's like real noisy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a lot of lights and it's shit like that. So everything is like amplified.
Was it too much for you?
Well, it's just like loud. I heard everything was like on its own track. Like imagine like all these games, but they were all like separated.
It was overwhelming.
Yeah.
I feel no remorse.
But I didn't go out there running, out of there, I was like a champ.
All right.
I did that.
All right, champ.
You did
My
that.
last experience on mushrooms, it was a foggy night. And, real thick fog was out, and I'm coming down the 110 on the way home, and I just remember just the lights being extraordinarily fuzzy. Like, just everything was just washed out. I was like, this is crazy looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's already crazy looking in the fog, but, when you got that extra wide vision, you're just like, whoa.
I think we're at Kern River the last time I did mushrooms.
No way.
Damn.
Kern River.
Did you decide like,
Dangerous place.
Did you decide after that like you were gonna take a break that you had enough? You did it.
Why is this mic cutting in and out?
That shit like faulty. What's going on?
Oh, you there? You good now?
All right.
I did.
Hello.
Yeah,
Check,
there
check.
he goes.
All right.
What was your question?
My question was, and after Kern River, after
Right.
that last shroom, did you think, or did you know that was gonna be the last one for a while? You was gonna take a break.
No, it was because it wasn't like overwhelming. Like, oh man, this is too much. I ain't doing this shit no more. It wasn't like that. It's just I haven't had the right moments where I felt like what, this is
it.
This is the time. Because for me, it's all about time and everything. So if I'm in the right mood for it and I feel it, okay, let's go. If I'm not, I'm a pass. Because I have to be ready to embrace what's going to happen after the stomach twist.
That stomach twist is a motherfucker.
That stomach twist, boy.
Oof.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah.
We were talking about the last time we did it.
No, that was like.
No, I did on my birthday.
Your birthday?
Yeah. John
It's
gave me.
almost like every other week for you.
John gave me some mushrooms, and I was like, all right, it was cool.
Yeah,
Why does the stomach twist? The toxins.
I think I've microdosed a couple times, but the last time I did it and really got fucked up was at the FYF festival. And I watched shows and it was dope. And like you said, being around the right people, having the right soundtracks and the right visuals.
It's perfect.
It was so dope. I mean, I saw
Very crucial.
I saw Flying Lotus's 3D show, and I took the glasses off because they passed out glasses to everyone. When I took the glasses off, I still felt like I was watching in 3D, and it was badass.
You arrived.
It was right on time. It was great.
You right on time, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Pablo.
Yeah, mine. Oh, my mic just fell. Next,
way.
we got Rudy Vieira. What is he saying here? He's saying, please tell the story on why Psycho Realm got dropped by Sony. One Love.
I don't think they got dropped by Sony. I think it was like a mutual parting of ways. Psycho Realm wanted to do more independent work. And, Sony really didn't know what to do with Psycho Realm, to be honest. They didn't know that it was going to become a cult classic type of group. If they had known, they would have put more resources behind it, and it would have been a different story, but they just didn't know. And that's too bad for them. But Jack and Duke had a chance to direct it and guide it in the path they wanted to. And, they developed a hell of a following with that shit. So salute to them because they showed that they didn't need the big bank to do it. They did it without the big bank.
They did it.
Know what I'm saying? Independent style.
True that.
Word.
If we got good shit and that good shit is real,
For real?
it's a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I told him.
I've been said that.
I've been said that before Ezone said that.
All right, next one.
Next one we got Steven Vargas. He's asking, does your stomach twist when microdosing?
No, you eventually build like a tolerance for microdosing, so it doesn't really fuck you up like that. It's not a significant amount for you to really get worked up about it.
It's actually so you don't get worked up. Like you said, it's better for your mood.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
If you're getting worked up, you're taking too much.
if you have any doubt, just stay near the toilet.
Yeah, or like I don't know anybody that has that's the issue that they think about when mushrooms. Like, hey man, we all know we're gonna take a shit afterwards,
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? It's like it has to come out. Like it's not gonna stay in there, fam.
Shroom baby.
Yeah, that's true.
What did you say, shroom baby?
Yeah.
Shroom baby.
It's got to come out.
Gotta
It's
come
gotta
out.
come out.
Has to be born.
Yeah, mushrooms, and then you give birth to Mr. Hanky.
explosive situation.
Let's do this.
And then afterwards, it's all good.
It's horrid.
Yeah. Next one.
That seems to be it
All right.
for now.
Oh, we're right there.
We didn't even say smash the like button once, did we?
We did. You were downstairs.
Oh, I missed it.
But you could say it now. Go ahead. Knock it.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Fuck yeah. Co-sign that shit.
Say it, bro.
Smash that like button right now.
Smash that like button.
Smosh.
Smash that shit.
With a gentle click of your mouse.
Fucking punch that shit.
Punch the fuck out of your computer when fucking hitting that like button. Just,
Hit that shit.
If you're not
hard.
smoking boof, smash that like button right
there
now.
you go.
Fucking need the
Smash
shit
it,
out of that
man.
monitor.
And make sure that you're and make sure that you're subscribing, goddammit. All right.
Subscribe.
That's what I'm saying.
Be Real TV. Let's go.
Stop fucking around and subscribe.
Stop fucking around.
Just please.
I
Yeah.
tell you. Subscribe.
I don't know if I told you guys off air.
You
Maybe
didn't.
C minus.
You didn't.
I told, but
You didn't.
you know the masked dancer. You know who's on it?
Oh yeah, you told me.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Hello, man.
Why are we talking? You know,
That's
we're,
why he's avoided us, son. He's been
Ah.
dancing.
He's been dancing.
He's
been
probably avoided us for other reasons.
we
but
agreed we weren't going to speak of such people.
He's been a literal dancing machine.
he's been a
Bum,
dancing
bum,
machine.
bum.
Yeah,
Who would recognize any dance move of his?
none.
None.
But I'll tell you what.
Not
Wi-
even people that know him.
Wifey guessed it off top.
No way.
Swear to God. She guessed it. She goes, "That's Bill Nye."
She knows somebody that works there.
No.
Inside scoop, dude.
Inside scoop, like I know what that is.
I was like, "That's a pretty good guess, but I don't know." And sure enough.
That's amazing.
Well, because they give you little clues.
Oh, okay.
They give you little clues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she guessed it before even the judges guessed it. She was like, "Oh, that's Bill Nye." Like,
Impressive.
all right.
Word up.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but okay. He was the Ice Cube.
But they gave you clues.
They give you
Like-
certain clues. Not all of them are a dead giveaway. Like I didn't get it. Like I didn't get that it was Bill Nye. But when she said it, I was like, okay, yeah, it made sense.
Did you ever watch Bill Nye the Science Guy, the show?
Mm,
He's like, I was busy out there in the streets.
I was in the streets.
I was in the
I was
streets.
in the streets, blood.
Okay, well, you know, some people.
Some people.
Some people.
Some people watch Bill Nye.
You're
the
like two people.
watch Bill Nye, and maybe like the clue. Probably, I want to know what those clues were, because like I probably would have got that.
Yeah, you would have probably maybe.
Like blues.
It was
Clues.
hilarious watching him dance. It was quite something. I don't know if Skinny Pablo can bring up a small clip of it, but here we go. There you
Oh
go.
shit! Look at him. He's
See,
like,
this is after he's
rocking a
taken.
chain.
This is after he's taken off his mask. He's
Oh,
been
shit.
demasked,
Whoa.
but his costume was the Ice Cube.
You know,
Ice Cube.
he's about to start getting like a bunch of cameos and like rap videos after
Yes,
this.
Keezy Ryan is right. His dancing was trash. Sorry, Bill. Had to keep it 1,000,
Got to stick to science, bro.
1 million.
1
You know
million.
what I'm saying?
Stick to science, bro.
Science.
He was like ready to get served.
I want to know what they do with those costumes. When
Man,
they're
he
done.
was out there just to have fun, man. You know,
You wouldn't do-
footloose,
you-
dog.
you-
Kevin Bacon.
You wouldn't do it though.
Why would I?
It'd be like
Just have the fun.
Oh,
You don't
when's
want to
the
have
last
fun.
time you
It'd be
see
like
me
a-
dance,
be
dog?
like a pineapple dancing like
last
Cuban
time?
music.
Last
Here,
time.
what, here we go. Oh, this is him being demasked. We've already seen him without the mask.
Hey,
Skinny
get
Pablo.
Seems to be a lack of footage of him
Take
dancing
it
in this suit.
Maybe because it wasn't worth watching.
You wouldn't do
Oh
it?
yeah,
Leo?
see, that's a fucking awful show, isn't it?
I don't know if it's an awful show, but yeah.
So you wouldn't do it?
What? No,
Not even they paid big money.
no.
They make you. It's like, yo, you're gonna be a pineapple dancing Cuban
I
music.
I don't feel the need to foot loose, dog. No, I'm saying?
Footloose. Kick off your Sunday
Him as a
shoes.
pineapple.
I love Footloose. That's
Dancing
great.
like salsa.
Now I'll come
Like,
as a weed
I
leaf,
don't ever
dog.
want to dance, but Footloose makes you want to dance.
I'll come off as a weed leaf, dog.
I mean, I resist
That'd be
it
a
all the
giveaway,
time, but I'm
bro.
like,
It has-
I want him. Nah,
big
I'm
old
good.
weed leaf head.
It'll be a dead giveaway
Yeah,
if you have anything weed
Nah.
related.
not
yeah.
really.
You know.
You
Yeah.
have a few people that they would guess from,
You gotta be like a coffee.
but guess
bean.
what? I would never, ever.
Somebody's gonna tell Mario Lopez, and then he's gonna
That's
tell
all right.
people, and then they're gonna start making offers. Be real.
Mario Lopez could go do it. He can dance his ass off, dog.
Nah, he's gonna do that alley oop.
I bet you he's in this season somewhere. We ain't seen him yet.
He's in all those shows.
Hell yeah.
He is, bro. Look at this. He's in the new
He's
Saved by
in-
the Bell.
he's in
like,
Yes, he is. That's the principal,
he's
right?
the
Well, I mean,
principal.
well, he was in the original. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't he?
bro.
be?
I mean, but they didn't bring back all the cast either. You know,
Probably because some of them didn't want to come back.
Yeah. Well, they're not bringing Screech back. We already know
They
that.
don't want
Yeah.
him
They
back.
don't
They
want
don't.
him. No one wants to be around
He got
him.
too much bad press, and
BD.
his actions were fucked up.
Fucked up.
We have a few
Unfortunate.
more.
What you got?
We got GDP Smoke. He's saying salute to the Buddha Master. Happy Friday. Smoking some white runts out the bong. New solo. When is the new solo album dropping? Greenthumb's AZ 2021 Papa.
We're looking at March for that drop. So yes.
Cool.
That's coming soon, man. Soon.
Soon come. Next we got
Abstract Looney says Twitter banned Clown 45. Huh. They rebanned him again because yesterday or 2 days ago they put a ban on him and
Facebook did,
and then they lifted it, and so maybe they banned him again. I know no Facebook and Instagram indefinitely took his shit down.
When you ban someone's voice, you're just admitting that you're afraid of what they're gonna say. That's it.
Well, I think everybody's got good reason for this particular one time.
I think people heard enough of what he got to say.
For sure. All right. Next one.
We got Ollie89. He's asking, what do you think of the word moist? I like it.
Oh, I love
it's
it.
a cool word.
I think so.
It sounds cool rolling out.
Cool.
I like how it offends people.
Yeah, mostly women.
Yo, son, you moist right now, son.
You mad moist.
You mad moist.
I've met more women who are offended by that word than any other guy.
Because if you go, hey, why are you all moist?
Oh, what, you getting moist?
That shit's fucking hilarious.
It used to make my ex-girlfriend gag. I'd say, be like, oh, this cake is so moist. And she'd be like, oh. She hated that word.
The C word is worse than moist. No, so
Maybe just learn
so.
to embrace the word moist, because moist isn't a bad word.
Try replacing moist with drenched.
Drenched?
Yeah.
I mean, it went from wet to moist.
That's hilarious. You know what I mean?
Drenched.
It went from wet to moist. Now you drenched.
Now you drenched.
This cake is so drenched with goodness.
I don't know. Now you're going too far.
See, but you just,
I told him.
Moist is not
Moist
a bad
is not
word.
a bad. It isn't.
I mean, it really isn't.
Look, some things are moist, and that's that.
Bobo's embracing the moist.
Yeah,
the
some
moisture.
things are moist.
Embrace the moisture.
Embrace the moisture. All right, next one.
Next one
Bring
we
a towel.
got. Next one we got LMENT. He's asking how often y'all have deja vu. He said he has them 4 out of 7 days a week.
You got a lot going on there, Papa.
Wow.
Groundhog's Day.
I used to have it a lot when I was younger, but these days it's occasionally. But damn, 4 times out of the week.
That's
Is
crazy.
that what he said?
It's a lot of voo.
Man, you need
Yeah. Yup.
to clean that dome.
Yeah.
Inside,
Or
man.
harness that shit, man.
Eugenics and
give,
moist.
That's gift.
Moisture
That's
isn't good.
That's
for
a
them
gift.
That's some good yobo.
That's got nothing to do with moisture.
Eugenics.
Eugenics.
And moist.
Next we got Martin Martinez. He's asking, how about sending a wave to NORE and DJ EFN to come down and kick it with y'all? Love to see the entire Cypress on Drink Champs too.
We can wave him if you like. Go on Nori's IG right now, or his Facebook, either one. Hit him up. Tell him you want to see him on the Dr. Greenthumb show. Tag us, if you will. Thank you so much. Let us know.
Oh, yeah.
That you waved him. Can I get a? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like
yeah.
I like Steftones, though.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was a good
That's
one.
a good variation.
How many of you like to get high? Awesome.
We played with them in South America. And they were playing off on the other area of the forest that we were inhabiting area.
Mm-hmm.
How many of y'all like Kulo? I was like, did he just say? He's like, I love Kulo. I was like, hell yeah, he did say it.
He said it. How many of y'all love Kulo?
I love Kulo.
That's awesome.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Paul Stanley.
That was the best. I was like, oh, the hell yeah, you already loved you. Now I really love you.
See, now you have another phrase to add to your repertoire.
How many of y'all like Kulo? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the best was he's like, I love Kulo.
I love Kulo.
It's out there. You can find it. I'm sure of it.
Oh man, we gotta find that.
Yeah, I'm
That
sure.
we gotta find.
Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley, everyone.
Legend.
Wow.
Legend.
Legend. All right. Is it that
100%.
fucking time? Yeah, shit.
Oh yeah.
You got any more?
That's it.
That's it. All right, Ezone, shout out.
Thank you everybody who tuned in yesterday for the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. It was a very informative episode. We had Mark from Mark's Cards. He pretty much let you guys know why it might be a good idea to invest in some cards and actually get them graded and how it could be a lucrative hobby. So we had an expert in here who actually can let you know how that whole thing gets down, and you guys got your questions answered. So if you want to rewatch it, go to youtube.com/We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Also, make sure you follow the Ezone the Firm account, and New High and Hungry Stuff will drop this weekend, hopefully an episode. And the We Don't Smoke the Same hats and all the other merch are flavorsbyezone.com.
Strong tone.
Yeah, big shout out to all the censors for keeping us safe. Thank you guys for all them messages of hope. And to all y'all in the chat room, man. Thank you.
Safety
Stay
first.
strong.
It's a strong message.
That's strong.
It's a real strong message.
Pablo.
Yes, safety first. And skinnypapa.com. You can go there. We're having a clearance sale. Use the code BROTV. Get free shipping on any of that. And we got some new stuff coming, new music, vinyl, all that shit. So also check out Mosai Music, MOSAI, on YouTube in the mornings. And I'll post a link to my Discord and C- right now. Peace.
Word. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me in the morning on my Twitch channel at C-Fan4. This morning I did a 2-hour Bowie mix because it's his birthday today. You can follow me there and get all the notifications when I go live and DJ. You could also follow me on Twitter and IG and of course Discord at C-Fan4. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can catch me on my socials. On Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, and on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. And be sure to check out my Bobo Token fan token, www.bobotoken.com. Sign up to get that shit soon. It's gonna drop. And new music coming April. Empires, Eric Bobo, Stu Bangers.
Break yourself, fool!
Word up. We want to thank everybody for watching and getting down with us right here on the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. We do it Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 4 p.m. Crack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and, get down with us on the daily. All right, and make sure you smash that like before you get the fuck up out of here. But we just want to tell you thank you for your time, energy, love, and support. As always, we receive it. We give it back to you. You know what I'm saying? We just pass that shit around like we used to pass joints around. You know what I'm saying? A positive cipher. Always to the left, if you will. But stay safe out there. Stay smart, not dumb. Know what I'm saying? Keep positive. Yeah. Stay in that positive lane because you don't want to be in the booth lane with the negativity and the booth style thinking and smoking and living. All right? Make sure you stay on the one and treat yourself right. Treat others right. Smoke that good. Visit those Dr. Greenthumb dispensaries and get some of that good. All right? That's Sacramento, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Cathedral City, Humboldt County, Sylmar. All right, and San Diego coming soon. Get those insane fire bags. We got that Christmas lights, that insane OG, and we just got that ice cream cake in the rotation. So go get that. Go get that Rockstar, that G26. And we got some surprises coming up with those strains, so make sure you stay locked in with Dr. Greenthumbs. Thank you very much. Stay with the love. Love is key. All right, we are out.
Peace.